6.
not here.
Correct.
6. Well,
No, 7. We're missing. Oh, we're missing Niffle. But yeah, we're all here.
Yeah, but
I was about to say,
she said she was going to be joining late, so
oh, that's right.
School.
A constant 1 hour, I thought.
yeah, she meant I position my character in a place where I remember what I'm going to do next time I get joined back in.
is the thing up?
The game
Yeah.
is up.
Hmm.
It's
Oh.
not letting me log in.
Don't forget to tweak performance settings.
I know everyone else is in.
Interesting.
Somebody
Celebrations
change your
on.
password.
They just signed me out. Let me start it.
Are you sure you have the correct PIN code?
Oh, you know what I didn't do today?
No.
Someday I'll have my shit together.
No, because then your ass would start
Although I
falling
wouldn't
apart.
promise that. One moment, I got a map to put together. I actually already created it, I just haven't uploaded.
This one here?
Whatever, that was cool. Got a vampire just hanging out above me. He's a candy corn vampire. All right, John Wick. Anybody seen it? Yeah. Okay. Raise your hands. Good. So the scene in the first one where the guy basically bites the dog. I guess that actor actually like when they cut the scene, he like took the dog and like sat over and cuddled with him and told him he was sorry and shit. Like, he didn't do nothing. He didn't actually do that to the dog, but I guess he just felt bad having to shoot the scene.
Well, he should.
I would have felt horrible, dude. I would have been like, I don't know that I can do this. What? I'm like, you're not going to do anything. I said, but you're making my character do it. Sir, I play D&D. That's the one rule. You don't kill the pet. Just don't fucking happen, okay? You just do whatever. There's like
I thought
plot
last
armor.
Wednesday we realized we all agreed that you could kill the dogs.
No, I think you were the only one that agreed to that.
You can't kill pets.
But they're walking brains.
Oh, those you can murder. Those aren't pets. Those are monstrosities.
They were described as the dogs.
Well, they are like dogs, not like they are like dogs.
Oh, so we can kill like dogs.
Like they have 4 legs and they want to eat you.
Dogs want to eat you?
Yes. If you don't fucking think they do, you're fucking insane. They just realize it's so much easier to eat the food that you give them than it is for. Yeah, go outside and go find some wolves, which are dogs, by the way, actually, and let's see if they don't want to eat you.
I'll need to make you wait while I populate a map. Let's see here. All right, welcome back, everybody. Last time, everybody had an interesting. Oh, you know what? I realized I have Brandon on mute. I don't know why.
Wow, am I that annoying?
You're rad. You ignored.
Oh no! You came in on Monday, and your mic, whatever you were doing when you came on Monday, was making this horrendous noise that it was so thought interrupting that I just muted you.
Was it on my?
Yeah.
That's weird. It was push to talk. It shouldn't even had any sound.
I think it was just Discord having issues. But yeah, so I just remember muting you because it was making a really horrendous noise. It almost sounded like you were grinding metal or something in the background.
Ooh, I would not do that with my phone anywhere near me.
Yeah, I know that. You've told us.
It's amazing. It's amazing to actually see a friend of mine. He was welding with his phone, and basically like a red hot piece of metal landed on his screen, and it, like he said, it rolled for 2 seconds, cracked his entire screen in like 3. I was like, whoa. He showed me. I'm like, dude. I'm like, he goes, yeah. So don't weld near your phone. I said, well, yeah. Why were you doing that? Seems basic
Yeah, no, it
logic
seems like
to me.
common sense, but
But oh yeah, yeah. So
Uh,
before I left, the guy that's hooking us up or whatever, I would have asked him if he could get a like a small package to Misty. I don't know what kind
uh,
of because and if he could
yes.
get a small package to Misty, I would remove my left pinky finger and hand it to him,
Uh, okay.
which Misty would understand how important a left pinky finger is to somebody who plays the guitar, um, and like there you go, and then I'll cast like basically like heal wounds on myself, or like a healing word and try to staunch a little bit of the bleeding.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'd say you have the experience now to understand how to do that.
And then
Um,
now I will
Really?
take a disadvantage on my performance checks for a while. What?
Ah,
Yeah, well, that
okay.
makes sense.
I love that man.
But
He
Not in
did just
that
a
not in
little
that
favor
way
to save you guys.
as a true friend, but so
Well, I mean, in some regard, like you guys kind of owe him. He literally saved you from becoming mind flayers.
yeah, yeah,
All right. So yeah, last time basically the group discovered that there were infested among you. You went to go take care of the vault, ended up getting others infested, and very nearly became an entirely mind flayer party with a few Ulatharoids instead. And then after that, I believe you guys were just getting ready for the ball.
Nays received 3 wishes from the moon card, so he has 2
Yes.
left.
Yes.
And I use one to get a feat.
Sure.
Cool. I'm on
Just
2.
for that one, make sure to roll. Is it like? Let me go look up wish again. I think it's like a D100 or something like that.
if you're using it for the non-spell purpose, you have a 33% or a 30% chance or whatever of not being able to cast wish again.
let me
Yeah.
in.
Are you yelling at Foundry or us?
Foundry.
Okay,
No.
just making sure.
Yeah. So just do me a favor, Nays, and roll me a. After you make that wish, roll me a D100.
48.
You're good.
I'm going to take Attuned Master to double my attunement slots.
That's a good one.
That's fun.
After enduring that stress, each time you cast a spell until you finish a long rest, you take 1d10 necrotic damage per level of that spell. Your strength is now 3, if it wasn't 3 or lower already. For 2d4 days.
Okay. So yeah, feel free to do whatever you guys need to do. I'm still populating the next map, so. Oh, I
I
didn't even
think
put
we
you
decided
guys.
to go get some suits
Why do we
for
all need to get a suit?
the party.
Oh, I'm getting a fucking suit. Why not, dude? It's a reason to buy a nice suit. Goes with my vest.
They got any good suit places in town?
We were given
Uh,
information of well, you were given nope. Nays was given information of a tailor
somebody
When?
was.
Yeah,
when we were off.
because they wouldn't
Oh,
talk
and
to
I'll
me.
take it over. He wouldn't talk to us.
We were taking over.
Who wouldn't talk to us?
Oh my god.
We go.
No, you weren't. You were perfectly fine. Don't worry about it.
A friendly reminder to everyone involved. You had to make 3 rolls. One of them was remembering being infected, one of them was when you were infected, and one of them was being cured. So that might be causing some of the confusion.
Yep.
And also, you are not going to get my fish, Missy, so go away. You can look cute at me all you want. Go.
Well,
Whoa.
see, if we go to get one of these suits, like, is it going to be expensive?
It might be. Don't know the
Not
quality of the
compared to
suit.
how much money you have. No.
That is fair to say. Well, how much money
Yeah.
do you have?
I got
I
about
will
600 iridium.
That's enough to buy a good suit. Not a magically acquired suit, but a good suit.
They can come magically. And can I get a loan?
why not?
Well, if you want to go to the Black Vault to get your loan, that is
Oh, no,
your
no,
bank.
No, I wrote a check. I wrote a check for every single iridium piece I have and bet it on Niffle.
Oh,
You shouldn't have did that.
Why? I didn't ever want to go back to that fucking place again.
I am now flipping off a 10-foot fucking skinny ass bastard with a hand that's missing a pinky.
Let's just not talk about the other character who also bet on it.
But why shouldn't I have bet on?
You're the one who
Now,
won. Why shouldn't you?
I
I
didn't
would have
know.
bet it on you, Walker, but I was unconscious during that time.
Is Miss Niffle around?
Not anywhere you can see.
I wanted to lose the money
Why?
because it was in the Black Vault.
Why couldn't
You-
you just sent it somewhere else?
Yeah, but couldn't you just write a check to your new bank account?
Yeah.
Where the fuck were you all when that was happening?
Why weren't
Well,
you ask? You didn't ask for advice. You just took it upon yourself to do whatever it is you just did, and then you wouldn't have told me you were betting against me because that wouldn't have went well.
well, I can actually tell you where we were been. I was unconscious. He was fighting. The other one was fighting Nilfy. The ninja was doing ninja things.
See,
So
you
the
guys,
only
were
one that
busy.
ignored you
I
was
wasn't
Naze.
part of that.
Naze is the one that ignored your suffering.
I mean, I
And
wasn't
Alice
ever.
says you were.
Also, to be
I mean,
fair,
I'm not gonna
Maze
bring
was
this
more
down on
interested in the
Naze.
crowd than the fight.
So he completely ignored you.
Let's walk and talk as we.
I thought we were. We always walk.
Yeah, I thought
Yeah,
it worked.
just want to make sure. Well, in future, I will. If I am of the right mind, I will make sure
Uh,
I inquire within.
Just the same. Those who Naze, keep watch for anything you see, like for others that are affected, because now we know that they are amongst us. You're the
Ace isn't
only
there. He's going shopping.
you went shopping.
Eh,
No, you
Nate
guys are
was
going
the
shopping.
only one who didn't have to deal with this.
He wished me free.
Yeah, but you guys have
he
left.
doesn't need a tuxedo,
Ah, that is fair.
is what he's saying.
Ah,
Oh yeah, you're right.
Oh, gotta play.
Hi, why are
You
you
know
saying
what?
nays when he's
He
owed
wear-
us?
He wears
I know.
bling.
He's the only one that sees it, and we didn't decide to bring him along. We are idiots.
Let's turn the fuck around and go get the one man that can save us.
Yes. Before
Save
we
him from what?
from being taken over.
Well, that makes perfect fucking sense. Pull out my loot and just played the worst fucking song I've ever played.
It
Oh, so
sounds
we
like
actually
nails on
heard the
chalkboard.
doing.
Yeah.
And I pulled.
Yeah.
I didn't pull out the magic loot. I just played a normal one.
Oh, I forgot. There is a feature I should tell you about.
I can't play a normal one. I play the magic loot. That does make sense. I wouldn't want to put the bow down anyway. Why would I want to put the loot down? Yeah, so I play the one that you guys just. Oh. Would this sound really good if I
Do
play
you,
bad?
do you have like 2 loots? Is that why you were confused which one to play?
Probably. Well, of course, I have 2 loots. One, I had a bow that just became a loot, and I had a loot.
It became bow. Yeah, loot that became bow and a bow that became loot.
Actually, the loot stayed a bow, which is really cool.
I'll pull up my guild card as we're walking back and message Nays and say, we're root,
Oh God.
because we don't want to leave you behind.
Okay, so that was actually a 27.
Yep.
On a nat 1.
Yeah, because technically it's a performance check, so nat 1 is not a failure.
Hard
But
not
yeah,
to
so
be a
it was
failure.
awesome. It just didn't sound right. The screams were a little off.
I would beg to differ with a 27. You overcompensated for forfeit.
Ah, that makes sense. Thinking I needed to do something. That makes perfect sense.
All right. So is Nays gonna join us?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Now, Nays, please be our spot dog and just point us
Well,
away
no.
from the.
No. You don't go back to the man that can save us and then say, be the dog.
No, I say be like a spot dog. I didn't say be a dog. Why are you trying to make him a dog? I thought so.
Yeah, I forgot I
Okay.
wasn't talking to you.
Oh damn.
Either way, please make sure we don't get surrounded by more of these mind drillers.
All right.
You said
You say
Microrelis?
that's what I thought he
Mind
said.
drillers.
Oh,
Drillers.
drillers.
Yep.
See, I heard gorillas too, so it wasn't just me.
Yep. Thought it. Try to do things with accents. Leave me alone.
No, you're fine. I say words stupidly sometimes myself. Not that you said the word stupidly, I just didn't hear it right.
Wait.
The party was ready to party. All right.
Except the party is not ready to party.
So I sneezed one time at work, and I exaggerated it a little bit. And 3 different people were like, "Dude, did you say clean up?" I said, "No, what the fuck are you talking about? Get the fuck back to work."
Boss said, break time.
Well, that's what they thought, and I had somebody come from outside, like, "Did you just?" I'm like, "No. What the fuck are you think? It's 12 o'clock." Yeah. Let's buy some suits, man. So what's a suit gonna cost us?
Depends. Which place are you going to?
The one that we
Nays,
know about.
what was the what? What was told to you?
There was 3 told to him.
Oh. Yeah, whatever the high end one was, or the one that sounded high end.
OP Wrinkles.
Oh hell yeah. OP Wrinkles? Oh yeah, that's definitely where we're going.
That's not what I said. P Wrinkles?
Oh, Pringles. Oh god, no, we're going there. We're going to Pringles. Fuck, I just said it too. Fuck P Wrinkles. Like damn it. I don't want to go there.
Yep, we got it.
I'm putting it out there for posterity's sake, damn it. Because the other one sounds very inappropriate. So he was told about P. Wrinkles. He was told about. Hang on. I wasn't on that map, so I need to switch over real quick. P. Wrinkles. He was told about the crowned pheasant.
Crown pheasant.
And a place that serves as both a tailor and a bar. called the Tipsy Top Hat.
No. As delicious as that sounds, I'm gonna guess that the tailors partake. Don't know if they do or not.
It's a new hipster joint. You know, interactive. You get to wine and dine while being tailor fitted.
I don't know. That's
Okay,
P.
that doesn't
Ringles.
sound bad.
I like the P. Ringles. Let's. I like the sound of that. Let's do the P. Ringles at Taylor Company. That's my vote.
I'll agree with that.
That's good. I'll lead the way.
Well, considering you were pretty much near the edge of a teacup, it takes you a hot second. About a 30-minute walk from where you are. As P. Ringles is literally outside the royal estate. You come to a rather large complex, which appears to have several, almost strip mall-like, where there's many. It's a consortium, essentially, for other businesses. So when you get up there, you actually see many different like tailor shop names inside of the company, where they have like individual booths and stuff.
I think this is the place.
Oh, do we got a
We-
knock?
Dude,
Do we have the coin for this?
Most of us do.
All right, just want to make sure.
Do you have the coin for this?
Oh, I could just copy one of the suits.
you do see a
Get
bell
the hell out.
on the side that says "ring for service."
I go ring the bell.
Dude, 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 dude.
That did not sound like a bell.
Sounds more of alarm than a bell.
A short and
second,
stature
that's
individual
alarm.
that you mistake for a gnome at first walks up to you.
Good day.
Then you realize it's not a gnome. Hold on, pulling my images.
I don't want to know. The red cap.
I
That'd be
posted it in chat
awesome.
for you.
E-trick.
No way.
So it is a penguin. Still.
A pretty,
Bat,
but yes.
with,
Pretty.
with bat wings and peg
Mhm.
legs.
Yep, he is a pretty.
So some of
Oh, they
us
all have
have
bat wings and
titles of that cause Prinnies to get hurt and be afraid of us.
It's up to you whether they're active.
Okay, keep them on not active. Just wondering that would take effect here.
It would if you had it on.
Okay.
The scene could go very differently. Let's just say that.
We are here to be outfitted. We are not the best at time management, and we have to be at the Royal Palace to in honor of Mr. Contembe over here, winner of the
Tournament of Knights.
over here? Tournament of Knights. Thank you. So we didn't know if you would be able to help us in a short time.
I'm sure one of the tailors could get it done for you rather quickly, dude.
Can I check him to see if he's infected?
Sure. I mean, you have
24.
true sight, so He's not infected, but he's a lot more heavily armed than initially seen. He has like 2 swords on his back that look to be the size of great swords to him. And he appears to be wearing full plate armor. All of it not visible to the normal eye.
Okay.
You know what? I think Tabitha the Tabaxi would be the perfect person for you to visit. If you'll follow me, and he kind of leads you one of the individual shops.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Mr. or Miss.
After a little bit, he'll lead you into one of the smaller shops. And there you will see an ogre
So I was supposed to be
Penning-
taxi.
penning a dress. Tabitha, got more business for you. Oh, yeah, just have them wait right there. I'll be with them in a second. The ogre puts down their sewing tools and gets up, and the building is definitely too small for her, so she like ducking, but she walks over to you, or kind of like crab crawls.
Do I see an ogre?
No, you see a tabaxi,
Okay.
a tabby tabaxi. Welcome to Tabitha's Emporium. How can I be of service to you, fine people today? You may go now, Greg. And the penguin walks off.
Thank you, Greg.
Farewell,
And
Greg.
No problem,
Tabitha.
dude.
Nice meeting you, Greg.
Okay, well, we all need to kind of a rush order. We need to be at the, for the palace to be honoring somebody over here for 5 hours from now.
That's a tight schedule. It can be done, but it's going to be a very tight deadline. So how many of you need clothes?
Not me.
You can kind of see a sigh of relief.
Come on, Ace. This is the first time you'll be able to dress up. When's the last time you wore pants?
I believe 3 of us. Am I misspeaking here? There's only 3 of us, correct?
Me, you, and Walker?
Sounds
Unless-
right to me. Unless there's somebody
Ninja
else. Ninja boy, are you getting dressed?
I just need to look at one of the suits and my clothes will copy it.
Oh, that's right. You said you can.
It was
I'll
also
try
said
it
you
my-
might not want to say that when you're in here.
Yeah, definitely don't want to say that.
Ah, I see.
I
A
bet
window
I
shopper.
wouldn't see one and copy it.
we're not with him.
Yes, we just all met randomly up front.
Oh my god.
I would like a gray kind of suit, gray hat. You know, I like this type of theme, but it just needs to be more respectable. Gray, black.
I'm looking for an actual suit. Something that goes along with the fedora I'm wearing, the vest. Nice tie would go along with it.
Oh, honey, I'm sorry, but nothing goes with that fedora.
Ouch. I'd have to kill somebody
Sheesh.
here to remove it. I
Then I
live
guess I
it's
will
my
do
love.
my best.
The worst part, last session you could have removed it.
You know, you're not wrong.
So sad.
Well, I still have a chance to remove it. Just means I have to kill Walker because he's the only one left.
The only one
Or
left to watch.
Nays. But Walker's easier to kill.
Things have changed dramatically in Walker's world.
Yeah, he now goes by Katumbe.
I've always gone by Katembe.
Yeah.
All right. Well, if we're talking a rush order, I could have that together in 3 hours.
What's the cost?
For 3 suits, 600 gold. Sorry, iridium.
Gold. Uh. Alright.
How much was it?
I'm
600.
600 iridium for all 3.
Well, it's the champions party. I guess it'll be the champions purse, right? I'd look at Walker.
It puts.
I
I
guess.
start
I'm
counting
good.
out 600.
I figured I'd get something in the deal. It's 600
How
for a
about you,
suit.
Walker?
For 3 suits.
95 starts counting.
What about you, Walker? What type of suit you want?
He actually
The
didn't say.
one that matches my vest. Oh, I said that right when I came in. It's got to match the vest.
Yeah, she heard.
Out of here.
She also looks at the vest and goes, "But that's one of those vests that can match anything."
Ah, right. Now let's get crazy. Something you've
All
been
right, I
dying
can
to
make
put.
a.
Something you've been
I-
dying to put on a ferry.
Unfortunately, you're the first fairy I've met in this business.
You have a penguin, dude. You had to think about what you'd put on a ferry.
I've been busy, as she gestures to her parents, dealing with some drama. But I do have some ideas I can do for a fairy. The boss doesn't take kindly to if you forget to pay booth rent. And I'm the one who got off lucky.
How so?
I could be a toad.
Oh, I thought it was just like wordplay. I'm sorry to hear that, but I hope you get that situated.
Yeah, come back in 3 hours and I'll have all your needs together.
Tip my hat. Thank you very much.
It's also going to get very crowded in here.
Alright, gentlemen. How shall we spend our 3 hours? while
As you walk,
avoiding.
as you walk out of
Uh,
the booth, it looks like there's nothing but ogre in there as 4 copies of herself appear.
Before leaving, it's like a
Hey,
nice
Mr.
kind of
Hyde,
fancy
she's a
suit.
summoner.
Yeah, you see a few fancy suits that are on display.
Anyone that looks like they'll fit like a James Bond kind of suit.
Yeah.
All right, he'll take that one. He'll look at it and think of a name. Agent. That's the name of the suit. Snap his fingers and just pops over his clothes. And then, all right, wear clothes back. And just snaps again, and the ninja suit just comes back on.
We still don't know the gentleman. He's still following us.
I
I
had that
leave
suit
the
too.
establishment.
She is too busy to notice right now, as she is now in a frenzy to get 3 suits done in like 3 hours.
Yeah.
Once we're all outside, I'm gonna be like, I don't know why, but I have this urge to just slap you, Raiden.
What? What did I do? I covered up. They didn't notice.
You weren't. We said you don't want to talk about that while in there. You talked about it twice while you were in there, and then you made the suit while you were in there.
I had to make sure it looks good.
I mean, my gun here can copy things, but I have to ask people to do it because of the copyright infringements. Like Mr.
As
Hyde
he like
was
looks.
nice enough to summon his gentleman, and I was able to integrate that into my weaponry.
Oh, I asked as he looks at the door. May I have the suit? Please say nothing. For 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. They gave me permission. Yay!
You can smack him. I'll allow you to smack him.
No, I asked. I
I mean, I
asked.
don't want to. I just, for some reason, felt like I needed to.
Well, don't fight the need. It feels like it's needed still.
Nah, I'm good. I remember early this morning I got up and I had a list of people to deal with, and then I got a big hole in my memory.
Well, then
Oh,
allow me. I smacked him
I
right
think
in.
vengeance is just, you know, I have to put that aside.
So, what we're
Did
gonna do for the
anyone
next
need to
3 hours?
pick up anything, or magic shop or anything?
Do you have anything that we think we require?
Me? Hell, I got a lot of stuff I want to acquire. I got no money.
Still some slips. Do you want to if you acquire something? At least what slips do I have?
You what?
Those slips of I have 4 common vouchers. If you want to get some of those, they kind of say I'm not able at this time to buy much. If do you acquire something that's on a common level,
Yeah, I mean, I do, but I mean, I'm just gonna feed it to my gun. So I think that, if you're looking to, I just, I don't know. I'd be more than happy to go feed the gun, but
yeah. Well, the stuff I need is more specialized, so it requires a kind of unique craftsman. From what I heard, that craftsman's been taken. Maybe after we're done with the squid heads, we could deal with at least try and investigate that matter.
retrieval, yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Maybe we just wander around town for a little bit and come back.
Now the question is, what should we do for the 3 hours until we get our suits? Because I think walking in the open is kind of inviting disaster. They know we know, and we know they know that we know.
Who are they?
Voodoo?
What do you? Who? Same question.
The squid faces.
What voodoo?
They know we know they're there.
But the hoodoo,
The squid faces.
the voodoo that you do.
Remind me of Babe.
What, babe?
A Babe with the power.
What power?
The power of voodoo.
Voodoo?
You
Oh
do.
God, we did not
Remind
just
me
go in
of
a
it.
circle.
All these squares make a circle.
What
I
can you
I
do?
don't think we turned into a band.
Slime and snails and puppy dog's tails, thunder and lightning.
Damn, now I want to watch that movie.
I always want
It's
to
a good
watch
flick.
that movie.
Mm. Either way.
So we have suits. You're saying we can't walk down the street because
Well,
mind flayers are gonna eat us?
Somehow,
Well-
when we're in the streets, we're suspicious. I don't understand
I'm saying
how this
they
group
know.
can look suspicious.
Yeah.
The 10
Mr.
foot tall
Nays, do you
guy just
understand why I think we're suspicious?
I don't think we're suspicious. I think he's saying that we're drawing attention to ourselves to potential enemies.
I mean, look at the person that stands out the most out of all of us. There's
I look at Katumbe.
95.
Drew, 95, you've been taken over already twice. You want to make it a third time? Third time's a charm. They might keep you this time.
yes. Oh, Nipple, where'd you come from?
I am here and I am alive.
Days. Wait, Days. Check him. Check her.
Is it
I'll
the real
check.
Nipple? Is
Oh.
it the real Nipple? Do we
Oh,
have
is
to
it? Am I
murder this
real?
Nipple?
Wait, what's the password that we decided a long time ago? Didn't we have a password at one point?
They will know the password. Check her, Days.
It
Although
appears to be a regular
Nipple
niffle.
forgetting a password is pretty on brand.
It's our password. You just said it. We're good.
Okay.
You have a
What?
password?
I don't know.
Password.
Do
Yeah,
we have a
it's
password?
password.
I
Yeah.
feel like it's
Yeah,
between we had a
password.
password.
That's password.
That makes
We
so
were
much
gonna
sense.
do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, but that's somebody's luggage
Yeah,
code,
it's my
so we
luggage.
didn't go with
It's a
that.
little
Yeah,
too
so yeah.
long for me. I can't count that high.
Yeah, so that's why we just went with password. It's so much easier to remember. And because you usually say it when you say, I can't remember the password, and like, bam, there it is. Good. That's a good way to mess with us.
Hey, Walker.
Yes.
Do you did you have my half of the prize?
Your half?
Half of what prize?
The championship.
We haven't gone to the party yet.
Oh, okay.
Also,
They were too busy trying to not become mind flayers.
Yeah.
Oh, we're trying to not become. Oh, we're on our Baldur's Gate 3 mode right now.
We
we became close to it. The point. We even got one of us even got a promotion for it.
You cannot
We'll do like a
not
flashback.
convince me, Jet, that this
and
plot
we were saved because I flirt with a clown.
You cannot convince me, Jet, that this plot does not come from the fact that Baldur's Gate 3 just came out. You can't convince me.
This plot has been
I
in
mean, I
this
can.
place for a long time.
Yeah.
No one has ever found it though.
I literally had this set up for campaign 2, and no one wanted to use that bank, so no one ever went there. So it just never became a thing.
I know what we could do for the next 3 hours. We could give 95 a new bank. We could find him a new bank so he could actually have money.
I
I
told him
don't,
to go to my
I don't,
bank.
I don't want a bank. Yeah, I'll go to your bank.
I didn't think so. I didn't think so. We don't need. I don't need a bank anymore. I actually want to go to my bank and actually get my money out of my bank. It doesn't do nothing. Does
Why?
it collect interest or anything?
We got an interest rate of hold on.
Because I have like
Oh.
5,000 iridium pieces sitting in mine right now.
The lock
I don't
and
remember
stow,
Well,
having.
8%.
the lock and stow closed down, didn't it?
No,
Yes.
we got under new management.
Hang
Oh,
on, you,
Right.
were you in?
It's
Are
the-
you? Where do you? Whose bank do you bank with?
I bank with the lock and stow.
Oh, okay, yeah. No.
So you bank
said-
in Strong Claw then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I bank with Strong Claw.
I think it's like
Unless-
in Strong Claw We Trust or something.
So
it sounded like a scam to me. But alright.
I don't know if
They were
I'm
very
remembering
pushy. That's why I didn't
correctly.
like them.
Is one of my curses like killed? Is like gold is a killer or gold is deadly or something?
That was from a previous campaign.
But that doesn't. They don't fall over.
Only
No.
titles.
Oh, I mean, well, I thought that was. I mean, that was. I thought that was my title. One of my titles.
It might have been. I have to do some
Okay.
searching real quick.
I was actually looking for the thing you sent me, but I was just thinking. I was looking through stuff and I was thinking about Raish, and I could swear one of my titles was something to do with like gold being deadly or something, and things just got really weird. Don't look for it now. Don't mess with the game. It's nothing that important. Unless I threw you into a rabbit hole and you have to.
No, I'm getting out of this rabbit hole before it pulls me in.
Yeah. It's nothing. It's nothing. That's.
Because out of
pertinent.
everyone here, you and Flair have the longest chat history with me, and that's saying something compared to how often I talk to Grim.
Oh yeah, I was going through it. I was like, oh man, when would he have sent me that list of fucking? And I'm like,
You want your current titles? You can just type title, I think.
Let me go see what I made
oh,
that
can you
command.
really?
Yeah, I made a command that tells you. It tells everybody their titles.
Yeah,
Am
I
I
like
still
trials
emotionally
myself.
DM?
Hang on. It's under custom commands.
It's exclamation.
Silver
Yours is
titles
silver,
would be
yeah.
for silver.
Silver title.
Yeah, silver dash titles. Oh, yeah, it's that one. I remember now.
Yeah, I was murdered.
You were one of the
by
first players. I remember now. You were literally one of the first players
Kill
to gain
Gold.
a title. Yeah, you were one of the first to gain a title that I never got around to fleshing out until last campaign.
Well, it was funny because that's what I was thinking about it, and then I thought about Raish.
Was that the title that you get when you die the most?
No, I got that title because I got crushed by a huge mound of gold
Oh right.
in the first campaign.
Oh, the
After
first
after I got murdered by a bunch of kobolds.
I thought we were
Nays,
talking
it
about
would be
the
related
melted.
to like your name, so probably be gray.
I thought we were talking about the molten iridium.
Yeah, I have to
ordeal.
repair some of these because some of them aren't working. Let's see. So for
That is so funny. Killed by gold. Killed by gold.
700 or did I... Yeah, some of these aren't working. I'll get them fixed before they. I also have them written down somewhere for everybody.
I remember I have two titles: the
Thank you. Actually, more
Celestials
than
hate me and the Penguins hate me. Pretty much
Aries,
all-
yours is no S at the end. No S at the end of title. No,
Ah.
there is an S. Never mind. Wait a second. Here.
I have 3. I forgot about that. Oh shit! I forgot
you
about
haven't
that.
got rid of it.
What's your
You
three?
and Grim both have that title.
I have a title you never gave me the full effect of Lover of Cubes.
Yes. Yeah, I'll have to go look at what I wrote down for that later. But I remember it's because you bought like 4 or 5 different cube items.
No, it's just one. I was using it a lot.
Oh,
though.
yes, no, you're right.
Yeah,
Because that was
cubic
the portal
gate.
cube? Yeah,
Yeah,
cubic gate. Oh, I do remember that one. That reminds me, Naze, you randomly have a cubic gate in your back pocket.
Oh, sweet.
I forgot you were that title was literally just supposed to be every one of your characters as a cubic gate for no apparent reason.
I can imagine him trying to like grab it because it's actually on his butt. Like, oh, it's right. Oh, who put that there? My bad. That's cool though. That's a cubic gate. Those are actually kind of fun. Be careful, Jinx
Alright.
ain't standing on the other side.
Anyway,
She's overrated. Probably.
okay, let me remind myself. So you guys are going to do what again?
We haven't yet to decide what we're gonna do.
Let's just walk around. We don't do anything. Let time pass.
Yeah, I think that time passed, but let's go to a spot that we can spend time out of eyesight. We don't know who's watching.
Oh, Raiden, where would we go if we wanted to go someplace where no one would see us?
Huh? What?
You're the ninja.
Oh,
Yeah, but he's a ninja who hates dark corners.
Right.
yeah.
Where do you not want to? Wait, I thought we didn't want to be in Dark Corner.
I don't know. That's what he told me.
The people at the Educated Teacup don't seem to like aberrations. Maybe they can keep them at bay while we wait.
Yeah. And anyone they don't talk to that comes in, we look at them suspiciously.
That is fair. All right, let's head back to the teacup.
See, this is why we need to bring you with us, Mr. Naze.
You
You
always go to
become
the
the
teacup,
brains of the situation.
which is
Yeah.
bad. Oh, no, it's not bad. You're actually a good brains.
Well, he probably has multiple brains in him. We don't know for sure.
We don't.
You know, besides this point, we don't know if he has one in them.
What one of a brain at all?
Oh,
Ooh.
a brain eater.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Well,
We just
Mr.
took his
Mr.
word for
Naze,
it.
Mr. Naze, did you ever put a brain eater in your head?
No,
He says no.
now you mention it. Do you have any of the crystals with those inductive hours?
I don't think he collected those. He kind of ran away, didn't he?
I'm just looking back and forth between the two of you because I don't know who you're talking to.
Well, then the teacup.
Teacup. That sounds like a place for me.
You find yourselves in the teacup.
I'm gonna sit down.
Now we have 3 hours to spend.
It's crazy how circumstance would allow a friendship just randomly, and that friendship one day allows your friends to not be eaten by little brain creatures.
Friends are a good commodity, Mr. Sembe.
It is true, sir. That is true.
I'm gonna pull out 4 crystals out of my pocket and go, what the hell are these things?
I have no idea. Unless I actually have an idea, then I have an idea, but oh, yeah. I don't know. If I knew you had them, then I would tell you you had them because I wouldn't forget you had them.
Ah, gotcha. Yeah. Oh, here you go, Mr. Nash. You need all of them?
Thank you. Just one.
Give you one. Hey. As you see me, I'm like sitting uncomfortable, and then out of my other pocket, I pull out one of the brain things because I had put them in there because I was gonna save them for later to eat. You guys told me not to. I'm like, what the hell is
Yeah,
this?
yeah, you don't want to eat no brains. Oh, you're gonna save that later to eat.
I give that to Mr.
All right.
So I spend the next 3 hours recounting any events that people don't remember that I can recount for people.
We did what?
Mm-hmm.
You did what?
Yep. The weird part was the section. I don't understand how you guys did it.
Would this include the infestation that's on my ship? Will you know about that?
Ooh, what do I know about the Oh yeah, because he told me.
Yes, you would know about that.
But is it still infested? I thought we uninfested it because everything was delivered.
There was a
Yeah.
couple that
Well, I
were
mean,
left
that's one way to
behind.
uninfest it.
There was a
Oh.
couple that was left behind as the reason how I got took over, I believe.
Hmm.
And it is that was
Mr. Hyde, do you have plans on what we're gonna do, or what you're gonna do after today? A little shindig, get that over with, and
I thought we hunt these quitties.
yeah, we're really gonna have to fucking think about that. Okay, Squinty. So, all right, that's good. That's good. That does make sense. I don't know why. I know we discussed that, but I'm kind of thinking about other things right now.
We all need
Oh, I needed to cast a spell actually.
steel helmets.
Nobody wants the long rest. Just open up my spell book. Healing word.
Does anybody else see the black box for my token?
I don't
I
even
don't
see
see
anything.
the. Yep, I'm in the gray area.
All
I
I
see
all I
Niffle.
see is the bar. All I see is the bar.
I see a
I'm in
Niffle.
gray.
Oh. I see a bar and
I
you
don't
keep
see it.
clicking on something. Yeah, I just see a red line. I see. Yeah, I don't see any people or
I'll
nothing.
do
Just
a
the bar.
screenshot of my screen or what I'm seeing. It's just a black.
Oh, I see myself now, and Raiden and Niffle, but it's all black and white around me, which is weird. But everything else is like normal outside of.
Did you give yourself some sort of vision for a certain feat?
I don't know. I might have, and it's none of your business, sir.
I'm gonna say that's why.
No, that makes sense. Let me see. What visions do I have? No, I have dark vision, obviously.
Is it the same if you drop a new token there?
I will try. Yes. Do you guys see my token, or do you see a black rectangle like I do?
I see
I
your
see
token.
missile.
Yeah, I see
Really?
both your tokens.
That's really weird.
Like I said, I see everything. It's just I have my dark vision circle.
So it's just a black token.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm in black and white. No, my token is normal. I can see my token and everything. And just like I said, it's just a big like circle around me that's like odd colored. Like I'm
Maybe
in an
I'll put it
old-fashioned
here.
movie.
Try Microsoft Edge instead of Firefox. Gross.
Did you see our tokens?
Yes, I see everybody else's tokens, and they're just fine.
You just don't like snow elves, huh?
Yeah, I guess not.
Well, that makes quite a few people.
It was both your tokens. That is weird. Mr. Nays, what did you need those crystals in that thing for?
See what I can get from them.
Kind of out of character since I wouldn't remember. What happened to the one that you released?
Someone released.
Yeah, I remember like when we were like, yeah, you see they are real, and like you threw one on the ground and a dead one just popped out, or.
Oh, he just gave it to me.
Oh,
My
okay,
experiment.
just want to make sure.
Yeah, that was in my other pocket. I sat down and I had this lump. I'm like, oh, I got like a
Chicken
boil or
browser's
something.
Oh,
And
there
it
we
was
go.
like
I'm back to normal.
squishy.
Now reloaded.
Cool. Good to go.
I had to reload. Good to go myself. Hey, LXLV. You like your mom or your dad better?
Who?
Come on, 95. You know that's how I say your name.
Does she?
The legitimate way to say 95 in Roman numerals.
Yeah, well, just because you don't read up on Roman numeral numbers doesn't mean that the way that you want to do it is legitimate.
Oh, I did, believe me. And I was sad when I was looking it up because it made so much more fun to call you LXLV. And just because they're Roman doesn't mean they're right.
Oh, I mean, they did. Wait, was it? They didn't. That's the
They didn't
saying.
do shit. They didn't do shit. Yeah, you didn't build Rome in a day. Did not.
Wow.
And mine are Scroman numerals anyway, since Rome doesn't exist. Then I'll just be like honkity honk honk honk. There you go. How about that shit? And you don't answer that, and that's 95 in Clownese.
So I'm gonna start going on the spool from where I was in the mountains, born and raised, from a young person, yeah. Born on near a steam vent, and
What?
father had left when I was real young. He had to go out and do what he had to do. He was a hero.
Stay with your mom.
He got I lived with my mom, so I knew my mom more than I knew my dad. Can't say which one I loved more.
And your dad never came back?
Wigo puts a really tall glass of alcohol in front of 95. There, big guy.
Oh, wow. Come over, kind of just pat him on the back a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, thank you. I mean, we the village of Steam Stout, was nestled on the side of a mountain. The volcanic steam fertilized the ground in the area, so we got to, live in this kind of like horrible terrain, but where we were, it was thriving. We were able to trade and whatnot. And yeah, morning day came, and all but 5 of us died in the village.
You really must have a lot of survivor's guilt.
Oh, wow.
Shut up, Niff. I'm not talking to you.
Wait a second, I'm reading this wrong. So all but 5. My mother was one that
Just starts
survived.
crying.
So we're cutting out me because I read my story wrong. I was my mother was pregnant with me at that time.
Oh, you weren't.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I this is me because I don't know how to read. So I was, my mother was pregnant at that time, and then when I was born, in order to keep the memory alive of the 95 that was lost, that's where I got my name, and that is why when people say my name wrong, I do not answer. Sorry.
Saying your name wrong. I'm just saying it in a different way that the Romans should have used because it's way cooler than the way they did it.
The who's?
Romans, I said.
That was
Units,
the Roman.
Roman numerals.
So my father had
95.
gone off and he had died. So I don't want to say anything bad about the dead,
I need to
but
find
I
out who that
inherited
guy is.
what I am from him.
That's what your mama told
Fascinating
you.
story. Wigo will say.
And I will drink the glass and say, thank you, Wigo.
So you become great, amazing with the guns.
That is what I am. That is what I inherited from my father.
Now that's neat.
I have to say, did we actually see you shoot anybody else but yourself with that gun?
Yeah, he shot the organized one of the fake organizers. I hope for.
Oh, I wasn't.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, I
don't believe I
shot
was
that
there
guy.
during that
You'll take my
situation.
salad. Oh, dude, you almost murdered me just now. Oh, God, that was fucked up.
Oh, Mr. Walker saw me. I mean, Mr. Katumbe saw me shoot a lot of these little brain suckers.
All right, making sure.
Unless he left that part out. Walker, did you leave that part out and just say you killed them all?
No, because as a follower of Kimiko, who is a lover of history and precision, even if it makes her look bad in any situation, I would have just told you what the fuck happened.
Okay, cool. No, I just wanted to make sure because I don't remember that. That was part when I was taking over. And sorry, let me break this up.
How about you, Rad? What's your story? Tell me a memory of your father.
Oh wow. Loving village. Nice hidden village that we had. Got trained with my father. He's a ninja, and my mother was much more of a samurai. So kind of conflicting ideologies, but they taught me good enough. Then they told me that I must get a job and I can't rely being at home forever, and to find a nice career where I'll have some nice health benefits.
So you joined the adventures for health benefits.
Yeah, I heard this is a nice place to get a 401k and a nice like health care.
How's that
Isn't
working out for
this-
you?
I think he's been in trouble, but maybe if I go to them and tell them that I want to do a complaint to HR, and they might fix it. But you know, I'm still a rookie, so it's my first day on the job.
I'm the
First
head of
week
HR,
of the job. Oh, you are? I did not know this. Oh,
right?
I still haven't got like any benefits. So when will
Uh-uh.
that be coming in?
Never.
Oh,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah,
Mis-
you gotta go. You gotta go earn your own fucking benefits.
Mr. Raiden, are you looking to do heroic deeds?
Oh shit!
Uh,
Do,
is
do
this the
not join
interview?
whatever cult or army he asks you to join. Do
Oh no,
not
no,
agree
I'm
with
just gonna embark some wisdom from my mother. When I was young and I took up my gun and I wanted to go out, be a hero, she looked at me and said, people who go to do heroic deeds don't live long. She didn't
Oh,
want me to go. She wanted me to stay home.
how are you gonna? How is the job thing gonna work though? Then
It's not a job, lifestyle.
so you do this for free without any like 401k or health benefits? You just do this?
Our health benefits are a paladin named Yuki, or a paladin named Yuki, a paladin named Niffle, and a bear named Hyde.
Sorry,
Oh,
repeat that.
Mr. Nays, he's our health benefits too.
Oh yes, that's true.
I think Mr. Walker. I think pretty much everyone except for us, Raiden. There. I think we're the oddballs out here, Raiden. Oh, I know what I gotta do. I gotta feed my gun a healer.
Oh my god.
What?
I
Yeah.
scoot away for a little bit.
So I've been hearing you say that you need to feed your gun. Does your gun like have a mind of itself, or what's going on with that?
You
The
remember
mimic.
when you first saw me, right?
I only remember a traumatic event of you blasting someone through the chest.
Do you remember when I shot myself in the arena?
Is that because your gun was hungry?
No, no, no. That was because I was
Oh,
shooting a duplicate. I would look at Mr. Wego and say, "May I produce my weapon here?"
Oh, I'm sorry. You talking to me?
Yes, sir. Just for show, not to use.
Whatever.
And I will produce the larger version, which it is now. When it gets fed stuff, it evolves. It has grown twice as big since when I started. Guys.
what if you fed like a little bear to it?
Too bad there's no little bear left. There's a
What are you
little
talking?
fairy.
What are you talking about? There's tons of bears. It's just a short trip up north.
That's true. There are actual real bears.
I think you've mentioned Japan and stuff
I
in your
never
city.
like fed it like an actual like
Oh yeah,
I fed it like crystals.
those aren't real bears.
No, I've never. I don't think I fed it. To be
Nope.
fair, I've only like copied other weapons and or fed it weapons, and I've fed it a lot of Angry Toms. Thank you, Mr. Rigo, and something called this asteroid something. Looking up
Could you feed it a bunch of health potions?
That's
astro.
one way to do
I'll
it.
bet you I could. I did feed it one syringe.
Syringe of what?
I'm gonna look up in my little readout here. I'll tell you once I get to it. But that is a good idea, Mr.
The multiple brains working again.
Oh yeah, I don't have things that fed my gun, and that I got it in. I pull out this
So
scroll.
if you feed it too much, would it get all too
Fireball,
big for you?
Dragon Bolt. Oh, I did feed it crystals. I fed it those oobly X's. Fed it a bolo. Long shot healing ammo. That's what the syringe was. Fed it a nut blast. I've been spells into it. It gave me like a little readout, but I gotta feed it more. Like it wasn't until I put like 50
Oh,
of the
did you feed it the Starbuster? Was that the thing that it was?
no, the Nut Buster.
Oh,
It's a the actual thing is a slingshot, but the
yeah.
Nut Buster is the bag of ammunition that comes with it, and it's just like 6 different fucking things.
Right. Okay.
But it gave me a readout and it says it wants more, but I ran out of money.
Well,
That's why
we
he
have
broke.
Yeah.
money. If do we want to load his guns with potions? I asked the
Yes.
group. Well, something to do.
Uh, he won't shoot. You won't shoot us, right?
That's why you want me to put the potions in there so I can shoot you. It's this shit. I got off the page again. That was after shit. When I
Oh.
turned my phone.
To be fair, I myself could just heal you.
A long shot healing ammo. Now I'm looking at it.
Now, about long shot, how long of a shot? Just curious.
I'll hold my hands and it says the needle was about this long, like 2.
Holy shot. Ah,
I don't remember how big the.
2 feet. We'll go with that.
that's a
You
big
for the
shot.
narrative.
That's quite a big shot.
Yeah, I think it's like normally, you load it in the rifle.
And that will heal us?
It's supposed to, yeah.
It won't go through us like it went through the guy that you shot?
Well, see, now normally I can like. So this is the trick: is I have to use some of my points and change stuff around.
Alright, I trust. Yeah, I don't mind helping
I think
out.
I would have to remove the other guns. Like, I don't know, But I mean, if you guys wanted to test, I could have the drunk gun connected to the long shotgun. Because like the drunk gun, like fires like odd, but it does more damage. So I don't know. Maybe you guys get like a drunk shot.
What do we need it during combat? Like, will we drunk during combat?
Yeah, don't worry, don't worry. I've fired it several times and I've never gotten drunk in combat.
All right. I'm down for this plan.
All right. I am still scared of this 2-foot needle, but all right.
Someone walks into the bar, looking very regal. Takes in the bar, and then walks over to Walker, who is not here. So you guys can resume until Walker gets here.
He's listening.
We are afraid that your honoring ceremony has been postponed indefinitely.
That cheated?
Kelly's.
No, there's been a major death that we need to address.
Oh,
Death.
who died?
That's Penbrix.
One of the royal knights.
Oh dear.
Is
Which one?
it
And
possible?
it took them 3 months to tell us. So, in lieu of a honoring ceremony, we will postpone it indefinitely till we can find the successor to the Gigante. And the king has asked me to convey this to you. It appears to be a deck of cards,
Oh shit.
a very small bag, and a letter.
Deck of cards, small bag, letter.
Is it possible we could get an audience?
Wait. Nays, look at this guy.
Does he appear normal?
No, he does not. He appears to be a walking sun to you.
But no Squiddy.
It would be kind of hard for Nays to tell. People with true sight, this individual gives off a blinding light out to a field of 120 feet.
I'm glad I don't have.
So it doesn't actually blind you, but to look at him is blinding. And there are no discernible features.
Deck of cards. A bag. Or is a deck of cards in the bag?
Nope, a deck of cards, a small bag, and a letter.
I was saying, is it possible to get an audience for a different matter altogether? Something that
If you're talking about the Mind Flayers, they're actually here officially. We heard about your problems.
So
If you go-
officially they off.
I'm going to warn you now. If you go messing with them any further than you already have, you will risk triggering a war between two planets. The Elder Brain that resides in this city is in fact a diplomat for the Empire.
and you're just allowing the people to get taken over?
They have a quota. If they don't exceed their quota, they're fine.
So yes, you're allowing the common people to be
It's what he just said.
sacrificed.
He answered your question, asked and answered.
Yes, I getting that.
You do understand that our actual emperor isn't lawful good, right? As he looks at you, he's barely considered neutral.
No, he's lawful evil all the way down
know.
the line.
But no, they don't publicly say that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
They
Yeah,
only
he's-
admit that he's neutral.
Oh yeah. Fenbrix would have. Oh yeah, Fenbrix would have made a deal with Mind Flayers. Oh yeah.
Mhm. Precisely, especially with the kind of power and influence they wield. Anyway, so he'll say, yes, as long as they don't meet their quota or exceed, well, rather, they don't exceed their quota, they're fine. And they're actually not taking common people. It wasn't until a certain, as he looks directly at 95, somebody that they even had considered using common people.
I think it was your fault, 95.
Congratulations on the promotion to you two, by the way. I hear you're both slated to be Ulutharid at some point.
Well, I was not sure about 95.
I done did told you like before the tournament I was gonna get promoted.
You told us you were working for a promotion. That's why you did all this shit.
Told you. I didn't know that, and they were gonna promote me.
Anyway, I have delivered it, and a official missive will come to you on the day that we have rescheduled your public congratulatory ball.
Congratulations, Mr. Kumtumbe. And sir, may we ask what killed it?
Not the Dragon Knight. The Dragon Knight is fine. It is the Gigante who died.
Oh, what is the Gigante?
He is the Giant Knight.
Does he ride a giant or just a
Oh.
giant?
It's kind of hard to describe. He does not ride a giant, but he's
Going
not
Master Blaster
giant
and
all
shit.
the time.
So sorry for my slip up. I've been, used by Mr. Hyde over here. May we know what killed the Giant Knight?
We don't
Giga-
know.
Giga Knight. No,
We only received word that he's dead, and that it happened in Arcset. We also have a adventuring group that is under suspicion right now, who may be responsible for his death.
did the Monday crew kill these motherfuckers?
It's sounding like that to me.
I have to ask because I'm not privy to the Monday shit, so I just need to ask.
The Monday
Right.
party can neither confirm nor deny such things has happened.
Find out in character.
Also, a Shogun Akito Kylie is wanted now.
Why did he?
Isn't that the one that you sold those items to?
No, what are you talking about?
Yeah, the spear.
Yeah, no, I didn't do that. I know what you're talking about. And what is he wanted for?
Possible connection to killing the knight. Oh, and also attempted assassination of the king.
Yeah, no, that dude is cool, and that's fucked. Wrong with you, dude? That is fucked up. Why would he try to kill the king?
There's a few reasons.
Money, power, wants to be the next king.
Maybe that's what he wanted the spear for.
We were friends.
When the king will make him the next king.
You fucking got something from me to kill fucking me, motherfucker?
That would be hilarious.
Don't shoot me with my own gun.
That is perfect.
Not as perfect as my character being currently trapped in oozing freedom.
Oh, really? Nice.
Mm.
Yeah, I was gonna have a conversation with you about that later. certain,
Alright.
certain chaos reign got me banished to the oozing freedom.
Banished to the Shadow Realm.
Well, the oozing part says you can go.
Now I just need the permission from the freedom. Anyway, this is slightly off topic.
Sorry. Yeah.
The guy will be like, "You have been delivered your earnings. Good day."
Is there an explanation in the letter, or should I ask questions before you fucking leave?
I don't know. I was hand pinned by the king himself.
And you don't have no idea what these are.
No, I don't. I'm not magically inclined, but I do know that they're magic.
You want to pass them over, and I'll start identifying them.
Let me read the letter first. They're kind of just sitting probably on the bar in front of me. Just open up the letter and see what it says.
I could read it out loud, or I can type it to you.
Either way, I'd probably just read it out loud to everybody anyway. So
Congratulations on your win. No, there's nothing personal to you per se. I will tell you the last sentence outside of it, just because it's more pertaining to other things.
Okay.
Anyway, congratulations on your win. This proved to be one of the biggest, not biggest, unprecedented tournament of nights that we've had to date, as you were definitely not slated the one to be won.
Who's slated to be won?
It's a letter. It doesn't like talk back. It's not a howler.
Why not? I'll think here.
Enclosed, you will find your earnings, a bag full of an undisclosed amount of money. I promise you, it is a significant amount. The second thing is a deck of special cards, which I actually need to roll how many there are in that deck. 36. In your times of want or your times of need, just simply use one of these cards, and it shall be granted to you, as long as it's within reason. And the third and final thing that I would like to address, I would like to enlist the help of the A-team. I feel stupid just saying it.
Is that the letter?
It's the team A. The team A.
The
No,
team A.
it's an
Okay.
A-team.
The team
Yeah,
A.
and if you say it out loud, you have to say the team A.
Anyway, there is a small but serious. Well, there are more. Hang on, I wrote this out and then I lost where I wrote it. Okay, no. He would address three things. I would like the help from the team A, quote unquote, and then in small parentheses, it's up to you whether you share this out loud, but it says, find a new name for your team. In parentheses.
Sounds like Fimbrix would say.
We will do that. We will take that under advisement for the next 2 to 3 business months.
There are three matters that we would like seen taken care of. If your team could take care of even one of them, we would be grateful. And you'd earn the gratitude of the king and kingdom, emperor and kingdom. The first is that there is a mysterious outbreak happening in the city of Mitros. We currently have it cordoned off by the Dragon Knight with a squall wall. We would like a group to go in and investigate, find the source, and eliminate it, or determine if the city must be sanitized.
Exterminatus.
The second one is there is a city in the south, in the desert, devoted to a lich who is unceremoniously stealing souls from people and has ignored our warnings. So we would like a group to take care of that. Or the third one is. I'm trying to remember where my notes. I have this written on a longer note. I tried to submit this as a set of quests at the Adventurers Guild, but no one would take them. So now I'm asking you guys formally. It's what the note says.
Wheat.
Oh, the third one, we find out who stole the sword of the Sword Saint from the vault.
Oh, we really gotta see that.
I like the first quest, personally. Also, Jet, was there a purse for the runner-up?
Nope.
Cool.
This was
You don't
literally a
deserve-
tournament of all of nothing.
Yeah, you're just the first loser.
Fuck you.
Actually, technically, he's the last loser.
Yeah.
Fair.
And I'll basically, after reading the note, I'll kind of walk over and hand you the bag. I'm gonna keep the cards. Kind of fit my
Oh,
style.
okay. If you think that that's fair, I will. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I think that last fight was more fun than.
If you want, we could. I was thinking we split the gold, and you hold on to the cards because you won. But if I need them for whatever reason, I can request it. But I mean, I'm
Oh,
fine
yeah,
with
totally.
it one way or the other. It's up to you.
We're friends. You can borrow my shit if you need to. We're friends.
Are you gonna look inside the bag, Nibble, to see how much money's in there?
No, I think I'll just keep the bag. And then I'll look inside the bag.
There is an incountable amount of emerald coins in there.
Just kind of tighten the strings a little bit, and then stuff it into my bra.
How much was in there?
Incountable.
Oh yeah.
Like, there's so much in there that if you wanted to count them, you're going to have to pour it out and count them.
Maybe not in
Alright.
public.
Yeah, let's do that on the ship if we're planning to count that. Be more protected.
There's Niffle. I'm gonna put in DM notes actually how much is in that bag, so I
Oh,
don't forget.
So Hyde, staying on the questions we've been asking each other, and could you type out the actual quest again? Make sure I fucking.
I think we lost.
Do you want me to
Lori.
post it in the board?
Hunt
Yeah,
the
like,
lich.
She was just
somewhere.
listening.
Investigate a city for the source of outbreak. Hunt the lich for stealing souls without regards of regulations, pretty much. Oh, and the third one, find where the sword of the sword saint,
Yeah, who stole the sword saint? Yeah. Actually,
which
wasn't it
proves
just
they existed. See, right? You should have said that sword.
So if we find it though, it's finders keepers.
The thing just said find the person who took it.
Yeah, I never said find the sword.
Is the guy still here? I just want to make sure before
Okay,
I
cool.
say
No,
anything more
he
dumb.
left.
So yeah, he left right away. So okay.
Why are
First
you gonna
question I
copy
have.
his suit?
That's a good one.
Nah,
So first question I
just-
have is: anybody here have family or anybody in Mitras?
Where is
I
Mitchell?
don't even know where Mitras is. Get the world map out. I
We're
fly it on the
going
counter.
there.
So Mr. Hyde, you remember when you were guiding your ship, right? And we went
Yeah,
into
where
a
we
dang
crashed.
hurricane. Yeah, that's Mitros. Remember you wanted to go
Oh.
there?
Did we bring a disease there?
No. We never
we
made it
crashed.
there. We
Oh,
crashed like around here somewhere.
yeah, that's right. And then we went back this way to Elrest, or in that direction anyway.
And then we found the thing that shall not be named, and then
Temple.
we came home.
The temple. Yep, we did the temple thing.
All
Mitros
right.
outbreak. So there's a Browgate, an outbreak of Mitros.
Yep.
How many more cities are gonna turn into Mitros?
So I think the most needed one will probably be Mitros. And
Wait. It did they say what town this Lich was from? Is he from Duskfang?
he just said in the desert.
It's a lowercase L. That's got to be like
You
a little
wonder if
bitch
he's in-
lich.
Maybe he's in Lichland. That feels like the logical place for him to be.
I don't know, but if a place is called Lichland, I'm thinking they might be working with the government here.
Well,
Yeah,
he
he
just
should be
won
I
with
would
the
look for
men.
like a shop that says definitely not a Lich.
Yeah, that's probably smarter.
That'd be funny.
And the source said, do we even know what the vault is? Does it no mention that at all? So there's no
What?
point looking for that vault.
You know, he just gave us a lot of quests, but he didn't ever give us like a direction that much, did he?
Not
Well, yeah.
really.
Lich is from the south, the desert to the south.
Yeah.
He never said he was here to give us
So
directions. He said he was here to give me
that's
a
real weird because there's no deserts in the
prize.
south.
Well, presumably
I see an
There's all
Iran
this.
tail,
There's
Thydale,
Execo, Osalins, Ohio,
Guy's Harbor.
Oriole Port, Dustfang, Amport, and Edido. All those cities are in the desert in the south.
I don't
There's
see.
there-
Oh, yeah, no. There's Newark in the south. There's the ruins of Bakarab.
Yeah,
I
there's
don't
What
think
map
that.
are you
definitely.
on?
But that's
There's
on the other
definitely
side
no
of
Guy's
Mitros.
Harbor. There's no
That's
Guy's Harbor.
north. You're looking at north. South is
Yeah,
the other
south.
way.
Yeah.
There's no Guy's Harbor.
South
There
is
hasn't
down.
been a Guy's Harbor for a long time.
100 years.
Yeah, Guy's Harbor was purchased and turned to Gal's Harbor a long time ago.
Long
That's
time.
why it's labeled as such.
No, he said Guy's Harbor. I'm like, I bought that place and changed its name.
Yes, you did.
Well, yeah, I'm always going the wrong way. So Y looks like an L, right?
Why are you... Okay, add a character again. Why do you think it's a good idea to try to kill Fenrix?
Out of character.
You know who his mom is.
Out
and
of
then
okay, out of character.
You know she's gonna ask
Akito
Carl for help.
is a member of the Crimson Tiger Familia. Anyone who becomes a Crimson Tiger Familia becomes a slime. And if they ever do anything against Bubblegum's wishes, they get kicked out.
Okay, Bubblegum want. Why would
Do you think Bubblegum, Akito's still a member, do you think a Bubblegum would want Fembrix dead?
I don't see why. I thought we were friends.
They worked together for a long time.
He would have definitely got. That was my one defense. That was my one excuse for a defense when I got pulled in. Was I'm still a member of the Crimson Tiger family.
That doesn't mean that you still aren't getting blamed.
Okay. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, dude, you gotta know who his mom is, and if something happened, she would.
Actually, most people wouldn't know that, sadly.
No,
Yeah,
Guardians,
people know.
Guardians are not common knowledge in this world.
Oh, I thought I thought your character was like a badass. Never mind.
Thea does, yes. Thea's her little brother.
Akito's just a noble.
Gotcha.
Just the
But I
same.
may also be just spreading misinformation because that's what DMs do.
Yeah,
The only
and
Guardian
Akito pissed off a lot of people, so they went after his family.
The only Guardian Nipple knows of is Charlie because he's a part of the Pantheon of the Cloud City.
I'm not a guardian. I'm an attendant to a guardian.
That's right.
He was guardian and he was acting guardian until the guardian that he was attendant for is now back.
Right.
So you guys said the sword thingy's off because we don't know where that thing is. So
Well, we have no clue to start.
we know where Mitros is, but do we want to deal with an outbreak?
I mean,
we could go.
is.
Which
Did
of the
the-
three do we feel we're best equipped to actually deal with?
The reason I like the first one is because it's a very clear direction and intent. Like we go and we make a judgment. We don't need to deal with the outbreak. I think the objective was to determine what what the source of it is, or if it's a lost cause and they need to
All right.
they need to wipe the city.
All right.
Alright.
Just there's two questions. One, what is the outbreak itself? And two, do we have anything to prevent becoming part of that outbreak?
Yeah.
Are we
Um,
able to not get sick in the matter that get causes stuck in the city?
Well, it's a very easy, uncommon item to get a hold of to resist diseases.
I
Is
got
it a
no
disease?
money. Got no money.
There's a bunch of spells that act like disease but are not really.
Well, if we get some masks and hand sanitizers.
So, I'm trying to remember. Does my pendant prevent diseases? I think I might be immune to diseases in the first place.
Is it a disease? There's a
We
bunch of
still
types
don't
of magics that act like one, but not really.
Well, that's why we have to go figure it out.
I'm just saying we should get some defenses before we actually go in. If we do intend to go through this quest
I am immune to diseases.
And
again, but is it a disease?
And
It
we
could be
got you.
something
Yeah,
else
but how do
entirely.
we get immunity to spells there, Mr. Hyde, if they keep wanting to say it's a spell?
hmm
Well, I have the mantle of spell resistance that makes me more defensive against
So you're
spells.
saying we should all get one of those?
Probably a good idea.
Raiden,
At
can
least
you
something
copy
with
that and
similar
give that to
effect.
me?
Sadly, only now. My clothes have nothing else different looking fancy. I also have a sleepwear as he snaps
I-
fingers in his pajamas. I got
Ah.
this.
Do they get a bunch of little ninjas on it?
Yeah, it's just a little bunch of little ninjas. Some fighting, some just doing like poses.
I'm just saying we
Okay.
should get some information first before we head in.
Well, that was my thing. Is like we
Oh,
can't.
absolutely.
Where can we find? Where can we look up? That's what I'm asking right now. Where can we look up, or basically look into Mitros and what might be going on currently?
The king's own home. His tenants might know the information that's happening there. At least somebody who's in charge of the quarantine. This Dragon Knight.
Walker, you have perfect memory.
Mm-hmm.
That's
I do
Silas's
keep
master.
mine.
You do recall in the letter the King wrote that he literally made this a Adventurers Guild quest.
Yeah, I heard that. So I didn't know if okay, so there'd be information. Okay,
Yes.
at the okay. I remember that. That's why I was trying to figure out where we could go. If we don't have to go, obviously, to the fucking palace. Let's not. But yeah, no, it's a bunch of quests. We can just go talk to them and see what information
And
they actually
away we go.
have. Damn. I put on my yeah. How long? I'm like, let's go get our suits. I guess.
I would just like to point out that if I get that long shot ammo, right, one of
Mhm.
the things it can cure is disease. It can also cure poisoned. So let's go get a bunch of those and I'll feed it to my.
Well, how much do you actually need? And iridium costs.
Let's
See,
just
when you
say
go to a
this,
store, it depends on the mood of the salesman or how much you have to pay.
let's say this. I look at Niffle and I kind of pat my chest. I said, I think it's on me. If Niffle would allow me a little dip in the bag.
I pull out the bag from in between his chest and open it up. Yeah.
Why there?
It's the most secure place I can think of it.
Yeah, but you go ahead and try to touch those, little bear man.
Yeah, no.
I'm pretty sure.
No.
There's like
I
3
think
or
what
4 of
Hyde's
us who
saying
will
is because
beat
he's looking at
crap
this
out of it.
dress and I don't think it could. It's like too many
Don't
holes.
ask questions when
It's
you
a
don't
small
have,
bag.
know the answer. Don't worry about it.
It's a small bag. He said it was a small bag.
Hide
Didn't say
isn't a
it's
bear.
huge.
Yep.
Or Hide isn't a teddy bear for anymore. Don't forget.
No,
He's
always a
fucking
teddy bear.
Always a fucking teddy
I
bear.
was
He's a
never a
humanoid.
teddy bear.
He looks like an ugly, tall elf thing, but
How much? I'm sorry.
he's
I
always
wasn't
a
paying
teddy
attention.
bear.
How much? How much do we need? How much do you need?
I don't know. I
Well-
just we'll figure that out later. I'm just asking, just making sure,
Oh yeah.
Well,
I
we'll
have
go
it.
get the information and then we go to a magic shop then.
Yeah,
What
let's do
about the
that.
suits? Yeah, paid like already. Yeah, paid for the
Oh,
suits.
we're
So
gonna
I
we're,
guess.
well, we're gonna go get the suits, put those motherfuckers on, and wear those motherfuckers for the rest of the fucking day, like they're fucking armor and shit.
Oh yeah. Thanks
But
for the reminder.
what?
I just tapped my backpack and I forgot about my armor.
Oh.
All right, yeah. Let's go to the Adventures Guild and get.
Yeah, I'd want to kill Fenrix too. Well, he's probably killed people like dissidents and shit like that. He's fucking.
Well, he also has that drink that pretty much drug addicts them.
Oh yeah, he's still addicted to an ambrosia, probably. Although it's not too hard for him to get it, I assume at this point.
Wow. I haven't. I had no. I had an ass load of that shit. I don't even know how
It
Yeah,
long.
also has been.
Yeah.
It also has been 100
you
plus
freed
years.
Lucifer for it.
But I think I only needed like one drink. But I had actually think I weaned off or I did something before I actually got it all. Or after I got it all that I basically didn't need it anymore and I was just gonna use it on other people. hmm What you want? Then I just begged my mom for more if I ran out.
So you found your way into Adventures Guild.
So I'm gonna go over it because this was one of the 1 year. Was it a 1 year or it was 10 years? 100 years? One of the big quests.
It was a
I'll go
10-year quest.
over grab that. Who would like the information on this quest?
I'll read it.
The guild receptionist looks up. Looks at the quest. Looks up. You're not ready for a quest like that.
For given a quest like that. We just want the information.
Oh,
Maybe show her the letter from the Emperor.
I'll show her the letter. Welcome,
Looks at the letter. Looks at you. Looks at the letter. Looks at you. Puts
Did
the
you watch the
letter
fight?
down.
Me and her had a great fight. You should have seen it. It was badass.
It was okay.
Dude, I will.
Hide, you weren't there.
I saw the end of it.
I'm sorry, what place did
Mm.
you get again?
Bam! High five.
Slap.
I mean, I will have to defend Hide that battle was badass.
Yeah, I don't think you went against Thea. Either of you.
Oh no, I didn't lose to him.
Neither did I.
Thankfully, I didn't lose either. For the draw.
Oh,
I refer to my first statement of what place did you get again?
And I'll go with my first statement. You're gonna beat the with your hands his hand tied behind your back.
You will never know that.
Oh, I know.
Sounds like an awful lot of belly aching to me.
And while you guys are talking, she's putting a folder together and then hands it over to Walker.
I really don't know why he's coming at me like this. I didn't say shit.
Yeah, I'll just basically kind of read, like, look it over, do my fast, like, look over, read, just kind of like, okay, I have every word on that page, and then hand it to the next person so they can look it over. As I
Basic
start
gist is
reciting
about a
what's
month
going on.
ago. Basic gist is about a month ago, a mysterious disease broke out that how do I describe this? It
It's
turned
bad.
people into statues. Top magicians and doctors were working on it, as well as members of the Archmage Assembly. Unfortunately, the disease, as they were calling it, is magical in nature and spread faster than they could combat. And most conventional methods of disease prevention did not work on this disease.
Yeah, they're being turned to stone. You need to be prevented from being turned to stone, not diseases. Is there an anti-petrification?
Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing. There's greater restoration.
Yeah, but we know that's not. We need anti-petrification. I don't want to be turned to stone at all.
Well, just the same. If it was just a great registration, this heal is more powerful than none that will have such a spell, and
I
that's probably
know.
mute. So it's something more. We gotta assume that it's greater than just a simple great registration.
So, what other city has strong ties with Mitros that we could go and, like, basically maybe go to another city and talk to people in that city and get maybe more information? Maybe figure out, was there fucking a trade disagreement with some weird elemental or something, or you know
The closest cities to Mitros would be Aramor, Elhurst, and Clary.
I don't think Elhurst has the most trading, at least towards Meltros, since it's a point between the Black City and Meltros. If I remember correctly.
yeah, well, shit, we're in the Black City now, so
Okay, so they're both in between point.
I think there might be some sort of oil to help with petrification, but that won't prevent it. That will just fix it, same as greater restoration.
Around the same time as the disease stopped, or rather the last communication, spies have confirmed that the city is also now full of rampaging monsters.
Oh, well, that's nice.
what? What?
That's in like our sort of thing. So
A big wolf, a big lizard, and a big gorilla running around.
We could fly over the
Mitros.
city and
This is
we-
not a video game. We will
Okay.
leave said video games out of this.
But do we have a better description of, is it like a single type of monster, a bunch of different types of monsters?
The way that they just enclosed in your folder is a report from the direct report from the spies.
Mm-hmm.
They said they were basically too numerous to count in terms of types, but they've seen everything from T-Rex to
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, it's just a widespread fucking set of fucking just actual like beasts and stuff. Ooh.
We could
to
fly
leg-
over the city with the airship. That has all kinds of advanced sensor things.
Weaponry. We can.
And last time we took the ship there, we kind of crashed into the
Well, I
wall
assume they're
again.
going to lower the. They're going to
Oh, they're
let
not
us
going to
through.
lower it for us. There's quarantine. They're going to keep it up for the very least. They're probably
there
open
are
a
notes
small
that
door.
there are notes that you will remember, Grumpy, that tell you that the wall only covers the land side.
Hmm.
This is a port city.
So we go around it.
Exactly.
Or potentially over it in case of flying through whatever means.
Then would it be best to go to auxiliary? They probably have the most recent, more information, Nitros, with the ships.
Well, I like, yeah, like I said, I like auxiliary too, as like a community, like just to talk to people, just to see what. I would almost think that there's got to be something that was going on in Mitros. You know, I don't know.
The same. Doesn't look like there's any way to prevent the stone, but the numerous monsters and the stone must be connected in some way. So,
Yeah.
are we deciding to do this one, or because there's still a couple more quests that we could look into?
I'm fine with this one.
Yeah, this is actually a uh, it's very interesting concept.
All right.
I like information and knowledge, so
I
trying to
think
figure this out might be cool.
we take precautions to not get petrified, then we should be fine for this one.
I say we at least try. I know wizards were involved and they were probably powerful and whatnot, but we should do like, yeah, have some kind of anti-petrification if there is anything. And then
Miss Nifl said
also
something about an
ways
oil.
to, yeah, and then also other things to to relieve petrification if
There was also, if I remember correctly, somebody who was handling the quarantine. Some sort of not.
The Dragon Knight. The Dragon Knight was the one who raised the barrier. You can get magic items at the Adventurers Guild, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they allow it.
Then I'll ask for a Periath of Health, whatever that's called. Makes you
Periath.
immune to disease.
They would ask you to present your adventurer's card.
I do.
You don't have any warrants or outstanding restrictions, so yes, they sell it to you.
And I'll also ask if there's anything that defends against petrification.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out right now.
I think it's called wind wall.
Petrification.
I think it's called Windwell.
Well, I mean, there's basilisk oil.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
Is that good? Like if someone's been turned and they're like been stoned for a while, or is that like a certain time frame where you can use it on them?
I think that's the one that if you put it on somebody who's petrified, that will relieve it.
No time frame. We don't have to worry about time frame.
I don't think so.
Oh, that's cool. How much is that?
Unfortunately, we don't have any.
It's a lot.
Of course, they've been using it probably for the purpose we're looking for.
Well, that and it's incredibly difficult to obtain without sending overqualified adventurers to do it.
It's worth
And
10
most of the
gold
time they
pieces
don't.
per application.
Yeah. Well, not just that. That's not necessarily what they mean. To get basilisk oil, you have to get the saliva of a basilisk.
Oh, so you gotta have to raise it as a pet.
Oh, I thought it was the digestive juices.
Well, basically, yes. They call it saliva, but
It is. Oh, that makes sense.
you're correct.
Oh. Well, I
It is
guess
the
maybe they
toxin.
wanted. Maybe it is the saliva because you'd actually probably want to chew on nice meat instead of stone. I don't know.
But still, the point is
Yes,
that
got you.
you have to hunt basilisks to do this, and while basilisks aren't incredibly high level, they do roam in groups, which make them their danger rating higher than normal creatures around the same rating. Not to mention, you need like 5 basilisks to produce 1 oil, unless you want to start hunting the greater versions.
I'm looking at the tab in Forgotten Realms Rookie for Basilisk Coil, and it says 10 gold pieces. I don't think that's what we're looking at.
Well, in a world where you can find almost any monster anywhere, it is a little bit harder to find them compared to a world like Forgotten Realms where you have more defined areas.
Yeah.
Magic is less involved in the Forgotten Realms. Anyway, so currently, ironically, if you actually have basilisk oil, they buy it for a good amount of money because they are extremely low on supply,
Alright.
and the Magus Assembly will not share theirs.
Fair enough. Do you have any other parapets of health available besides the one that was just bought?
Oh yeah, how much was that?
Let's see. So guild gives standard rate. So give me 1 second. That is 400 gold.
Okay.
Do you have any more?
Guild card.
I show my guild card.
Looks at the guild card. Looks at you.
Oh, right. Shit.
I don't know what kind of harm you could cause with this item, so I suppose we can sell it to you. But just know that whatever level you think you are, it got bumped up.
I
Hey
imagine
guys, I
on,
think I
You are
found a
now
way to
on the
fix my money.
blacklist.
I imagine on his guild card it's like linked to several anti-terrorism links.
I am not a terrorist. I'm a freedom fighter. Either way. So who needs immune to disease? Who has it already? I know the elf has it. I know Naz just got it. So it's 4 of us left that doesn't have immune to disease, right?
Correct.
Yes.
I take out my 4 vouchers. I'll take 4 of them.
Could I
I'm good.
well,
We're good. 3
what
of them then.
can I have that as something else? Can I get like if Embe was gonna do something, a ring of free action? Oh wait, that's paralyzed, not
Yeah, I
yeah,
don't
I'll
think
take one.
a ring of free action would actually.
When you're getting
And
petrified, I think it restrains you first. So if you're immune to restrain, does that make you immune to petrify?
yeah, with bring a ring of free action, you might actually because spells can't.
I will tell you that it may or may not have a very interesting interaction if you want to find out.
And turn you into a moving statue.
I mean,
so
yeah, because
I'll
I was
turn,
thinking that.
as I said, I'll turn the 3 vouchers for 3 of those Parapets of Hells and give one to 95 and Raiden.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
You turn into stone, but you can still move. Okay.
Do you have something called a long shot ammunition? Red Restoration, the uncommon variety.
What was that out of?
The Loot Tavern. I copy pasted actually what it is. Or when
Okay, give me a second.
Red Restoration uncommon. It.
Oh, that thing. Give me a second. I need to do some rolls. Because as you are aware, I've told you that certain things are a little more uncommon than they state because that technology level is lower in this world.
Oh yeah.
And well, you know, they actually happen to have some. They have more than some. Yes, they have it.
I don't know entirely how many. Like if I would be indebted if you could give me the ring of free action, and like I don't know if 4 of those would work. I will try feeding them, and then when it says hey unlocked, I'm good.
Wait, hold on. Are you 95?
Tip my hat. Yes, ma'am.
I'm a dude.
Yes, sir.
He shot himself recently.
Oh, I thought you
He's
I
not
thought you said
riding
a woman.
head.
I thought you said a
No.
woman behind the counter.
No, I said a receptionist.
Yep.
Oh.
Maybe we're making assumptions here. Dangerous.
Ooh,
You see-
did we all just get sexist here?
All of a sudden, you see
Fireproof.
that and that individual start writing something down under 95's record. There was an individual who wanted to see you in room 3.
What do you feel
What'd
about
you
brain
do?
suckers? Max and the dude behind the counter.
Which kind? There are many.
I don't know. Intellect devours.
Not the scariest thing in the world.
Can't.
Not as compared to this, as he puts a picture down of a dragon that looks like a mind flare.
Oh, God.
shit! I forgot about that.
Is that what's waiting for me in room 3?
No, you're fine.
I'll tip my hat and say I might be back.
If that's what was waiting, I wouldn't have went.
Pulls the card back and puts it back under the desk.
Ammo to me. Ask before I speak.
Would I have a adventure card too? Kind of.
I don't know. I don't remember if you actually signed up for an adventures card or not.
Ray will go in and ask. Can I sign up for adventures card, please?
Oh yeah, sure. You'll have to take the test.
Written or multiple choice?
Neither. You have to take 3 preliminary quests that will net you pretty much no reward. But it proves your competency and that we won't be liable, or our liability will be lessened because we didn't let an idiot out into the field. Usually, if we let idiots out into the field, we make sure that he has party members who are smarter than him or her. No judgment here.
Oh, no worries. I'm pretty smart.
I'm sorry. What? Nothing.
Oh, all right. Yeah, sure. I'll do these while I'm with these guys.
So, ironically, none of them had to do it because they were in the Tournament of Kings. Everyone recognized them and just said, we're waiting for you. You, on the other hand, nah.
No.
So basically, the 3 quests that she gives you are you have to go gather medicinal herbs. And the second quest is to basically hunt 10 CR1 creatures or danger 1 creatures or rank F rather. They could refer to it as any one of those 3 things. But you need to hunt 10 of those, and then you'll need to take a mission where you will need to do some reconnaissance for a less than let's I don't have a word for it right now because my brain is not wanting to work with me. Think Weenie Hut Jr. level rating of Danger Zone.
That could still be dangerous. All right, yeah, I could do that. Like, can I turn this to any guild, or do I have to turn it
Yes.
into this one? Okay.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I guess I never went over that with you. So, the way that guilds work is there's an association that is basically like the head of all guilds. The guilds are all just branches of that association, and then under that can either be companies, which are started by adventuring groups who have no affiliations with gods, or if you are going to work for a god directly who has fallen, they have what's called familias.
What
And
about
basically, think of those as advanced teams.
what about a god who's not fallen?
They don't generally run familias.
Right.
They can, they just don't. So, I mean, for Yuki's case, she could have probably run from familiar if she wanted. It's just that's a lot of work.
Yeah, she has better things to do.
Exactly. Anyway, so
If it
Info
was,
dump.
it would be like a pet project where she's like, okay, yeah, you're my familiar. Here's my party of chuckle fucks that go out and do stuff in my name, and that's pretty much it. Very like hands off situation.
Yeah.
All right, easy stuff.
How about you have Eyes of Minute Sitting scene?
Looks at you. We do, just not for you.
What item did you ask for?
Eyes of Minute scene.
Give me a second. I did not find those.
Why are you looking for them?
Oh yeah, I was looking for it in the import items tab. I was just curious.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what it does. I'm not familiar with the item, so I was like,
It just gives me an advantage of intelligence investigation checks.
Yes, think about the things you could do with those, and if you're on a blacklist, why they wouldn't let you have them.
Why am I on a backlist? I haven't done anything lately.
You're associated with. You know what? No, never mind. It's not my job to tell you. You need to take that up with HR.
Where is this HR?
Walker, they're
put-
calling
I-
you.
You go.
I knew it. Walker put up his hands and kind of backed up a little bit, like.
You got to walk out that door, walk all the way around the building, and jump in the river. They're at the bottom of the river.
Seems
Or
kind
you-
of.
Or you can talk to the guild master.
Why are they not mentioning you, Walker? I thought you said you're part of HR.
Shut up. I'm not the guy everybody talks to. Okay, I'm the head of HR. I'm not like the go talk to that guy. I run the place. I don't freaking answer your fucking questions.
Oh yeah, true. You gotta leave it to the underlings.
Mm-hmm.
Is
Who
he
I've all
available?
killed, who I've all killed and thrown in the river.
Oh, was that not a joke?
Oh no, they're there. We hate HR.
I don't know what to do with that.
I'm looking at a list here. Potions. Excuse me, sir. Do you have potions here?
Yes, we have potions. It just depends on the potions that you'd like.
Gaseous form. I would like 2 of those.
Oh, you're in luck. That's exactly how many we have.
Oh, awesome.
I think I literally just rolled it as a 2.
I would like no, I don't need that. Ooh. Think we should get a Earth Elemental Command Ring if we can afford it. Oh, it's legendary. Never mind. Yeah, that's about what I was thinking. I just wanted to figure out if there's ways we could like investigate the city and not turn to stone. Yeah, I just want those 2.
Let's see. Oh, it's you. She just passed us 2 potions across the desk.
I give a high five because I knew it was coming. You need me to sign something?
No, I have you logged.
No, like for you.
Oh no, you're good. You're good. This is up the ladder. You may have impressed certain high-ranking individuals within the organization.
I hope somebody bet on me. Made some money. Oh yeah.
I'll approach the counter. Hello.
Good afternoon.
Is it possible for me to get a bronze griffin, a figure of wondrous power?
What? That'd be bad as fuck. I never even thought about that. I want the fly, an ebony fly.
I can't fly. That's the reason I'm getting this.
Wow. I'm not there. Never mind.
Where are you? Oh. Would you want something?
Let me
Yes,
just
I
jump
can-
on Walker's back.
And for you, that would be. Oh, right. Slides it over to you, Niffle.
Oh, thank you.
You made some very high-ranking officials a lot of money by losing. That defeat was so sound; it had to be on purpose.
Oh my god. Sorry.
Oh, I mean, because you were runner-up. Yeah, that's why.
Yeah, if you had, yeah, I was about to say that'd be awesome. Yeah, if you had an ebony fly with that bronze griffin, that'd be awesome. like to purchase one of those.
Yes, as a matter of fact, we do. That one would run you 12,000.
How many emerald coins is 12,000?
Get rid of two
Put some in the
zeros.
back. Oh God, really?
Every emerald coin is worth 100 iridium.
Okay, yeah, 12,000. So it's 120 bucks. Hey, I need 120 of those sexy coins, woman.
Okay.
I can get myself an ebony fly. Thank you. High
Well,
five.
that number is subtracted by 120.
Ebony fly. I just have a little card for shit. I didn't write it down. All right.
Does anyone need anything else?
Going woods.
Is the GM around? See why I'm on the blacklist?
I need
He'll
to
kind
tell
of
the guild.
he'll kind of stare off into space for a second. No, he's not.
I don't believe you, but all right. Right. So should we wait for 95?
I think it would be polite.
What were we gonna do
We gotta get
without
our.
him?
We can get the suits, bring it back to him.
Are we close to where the suits are? Yeah, we're near where the suits are. It won't take too long. I have no problem going to pick those things up and bring them back.
Might as well.
Yeah.
You guys leave to go get the suits. 95. You walk out. The guild is empty except for you and the receptionist.
Did they leave anything for me, sir?
No.
Have a good day. I have some things to put in boxes. You guys didn't want to wait, so you guys can do your thing.
I wanted to wait.
You walk into
You,
Tabitha's.
you didn't have to
emporium.
leave. We were just going to get our suits. You didn't have a suit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I was not here. Yeah, so I'm there with 95. I just wait. Hello.
Oh, hello.
How'd your meeting go?
Got an upgrade, so it's all good.
That's good.
Where'd they go?
Something about suits. I think maybe it was supposed to be for the celebration, but now it's kind of. I don't know why they're interested in the suits at this point.
We're already paid.
Did they happen to pick me up any of those long shot things?
I look
Yeah,
at the.
like I said, we were coming. We told you we were coming back anyway, so it's not like if you just hang out for a minute, we'd be coming back.
You walk into Tabitha's Emporium. It's a mess. There's fabric everywhere.
This is just in hindsight, but maybe we should have told her that the party was canceled a while ago. So the
No,
isn't that as hectic? No? Alright.
it was a challenge. Just do let him. Paid for his service.
Fair enough. Shall we get him?
Where's Greg at?
That's a different shot. That was in the something Pringles, something like that.
Yeah, oh,
Uh,
I thought we went to Pierini's just now.
no, Pirani's was took us to Tabitha's, if you remember. Tabitha's is the ogre.
Walker, you would remember you have to go into P. Ringle to get to Tabitha.
I thought he took us somewhere, but I didn't realize that was no longer Pierini's.
I thought it was the shop. Okay.
No,
I thought it was a shop
within
in
the shop.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was a
I
stall
forget
inside
now.
the.
Oh, like Pierini's is like the mall, and then these are like places inside them. Pierini's.
That's what I'm
Basically,
hearing.
they're all tailors specifically, but yes.
Oh, okay, that's cool. So basically, he employs a bunch of different tailors.
Yep.
That is awesome. Thought we were hiring a cute penguin guy.
What?
Maybe
Is
it's one of those
Tabitha
penguins
here?
whose family died this winter.
Again, I don't know what to do with that.
Tabitha. Tabitha.
I'll be right with you.
Hey, are you alright? I'm throwing my voice so I don't have to shout. I'm like kind of talking like I'm near her.
The ogre will come out. Oh, it's you. It hasn't been 3 hours.
As it not.
No.
Okay, well then,
In game time, it's been like 45 minutes.
has it really?
Oh, okay.
Well, it's
That's
good
how
that we
we
got
spend
here
time
early
with-
then. Hey, we did what you
Okay.
said, Hyde. We got here early. You can go ahead and relax. Throw that on the back burner. Get it to us in a couple of days.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they decided that we're not special.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
I turn around and walk away.
he's kind of hurt about that.
So again, I'm sorry to hear that happened.
Just say we just want you to get over stress. Have a good day.
Oh, thank you. You do the same.
Do you just hear yelling when we leave, or what?
Yeah, no, you don't hear anything.
We have the hiccups. Or is that
No,
a
that's
dog?
actually one of my dogs. I didn't know that you could hear that.
Oh, it's fine. It wasn't bothering me. It just sounded like I'm like, sound like someone. It's like when you play online first-person shooters and someone's fucking smoke detector's battery's fucking low. Fucking kills me every fucking time.
All right, let's head back to the Adventurers Guild.
When are we going back to event? Oh, never mind. And 95. Niffle, you guys are still here. That's good. Or actually, Niffle has the money, so Niffle, I guess, could have bought everything you needed.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, so you didn't need to wait for us.
When I look on the long shot, does it tell me how much I need?
2 more.
And the one of silence. Tell me how much I would need to upgrade that one.
Silence.
Oh, yeah, there's a common item, whip of silence. When you whip the whip, it doesn't make the crack. So I was hoping that would transfer.
To get a silencer.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
funny.
It would require 2 more.
So I would ask Miss Sniffle
Okay.
if they have the items. I would do more common whip of silence and 2 of the uncommon long shot healing ammo.
We
Oh,
do like
How much would that all cost?
And if Mr. Katembi did say if I could have the Ring of Free, was a rare item, I believe.
Two commons, 2 uncommons, and a rare.
Thank you, Mr.
Of course.
And
There's a lot, and
and
making sure that the party's up to scratch is important.
12,400.
12,000. Okay, so yeah, subtract another 120 coins from the pouch. I need to count that eventually.
Okay.
It goes back in between the cleavage.
And if they haven't returned, I will start feeding this stuff.
That's really clever, though. A silencer on your gun.
That is clever.
Well, I like the fact that they took the most like that crack of that whip is the reason it's there.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it gave a nickname to a bunch of white-skinned assholes. That's just weird, but I guess a rogue could use a whip as a reach weapon for sneak attack.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then like you could like sneak up on somebody in like a 20th level rogue who has like anybody know what the max out is on sneak attack?
10d8 or something like that.
It's oh god Is it D8? I thought it was D6s.
It's D6.
Oh. But still, that's like, you know, like a guard. Most guards won't survive a 10d6 sneak attack.
Yeah, and if they were asleep and it's like an auto crit, forget it.
Well, most likely, like I said, most likely it'll be advantage because you'll be sneaking up on them. So
Right.
you're getting an advantage. Yeah, and if you could fucking, well, if you're auto crit, you're definitely not worrying about the whip.
I should play a rogue in one of these games someday. I think I might be joining Monday's group if there's a seat open for me though.
All right. So after 10 minutes, you guys will get back, and you have fed your gun.
Welcome back, all. Where's does my suit fit me?
It's only been 45 minutes, dude.
Well, no,
We
55.
told her to put on 55 minutes. We told her to put on hold. You know,
Fair
relax.
enough.
You know, not in the need. You look miffed.
So, do we have everything we need before we head out?
No.
Everything short of basilisk oil, I would think. But what do you have in mind, Walker?
Oh, nothing we can actually purchase or get or anything. It just
Right.
I just don't think we have everything we need. We have
Is there
That is
anybody,
fair.
is there
we have a
anybody
good
in
start.
the party capable of casting 5th level spells?
Fifth
No.
level? No.
Nobody's
We're
ninth
level
level
8.
yet. Yeah, your ninth level is 5th level spells.
No. I mean, you can cast. I know you can cast Wish out of character, but I'm asking it. Like, do we want to buy a scroll of Greater Restoration?
Well, it's above our level. We can't even cast it. I thought you can't. I thought you couldn't cast
You
the
can do it
spell.
with an Arcana check, but yeah. If nobody can cast 5th level spells, then never mind.
Well, hold on. Let me type this. I'm gonna start
No,
typing in.
that's a good thing. Let's check that rule just to make sure. Because if we can't, but I thought you couldn't cast a spell if you weren't
Might
high
be a
enough level.
house roll that you can cast above your level with an Arcana check, but I'm not sure. I need to look it up.
If it's in your list
Hmm.
and it's above your spell, yes, you need whatever the arcana.
Oh, okay, cool. Or whatever. Yeah, it's probably a spell. Hopefully, it's a spell
The
check.
spellcasting
Arcana.
check, or is it Arcana?
Probably a spell casting modifier check. Hopefully, but it might be
I
Arcana.
have my DMG open.
With the upgrade of my gun, can I type in, find out how many, what I have?
What?
Does the upgrade tell me only things that I have fed it? How many to
Only thing
unlock
true
it?
of it.
Thank you. But I mean, yeah, if you guys want to get a couple scrolls of that, because it's on you guys' list, right?
Yeah. So basically, like you said, yeah, it'll be.
It's on my list, so I'll go and get one.
I don't know that it's on mine. Actually.
Bard's got a cool list.
It's surely it's either on Bard or Paladin. It's on one of those two, so I'll just check to make sure.
Yeah, I'm just gonna look at my bard spell list real quick. I don't think Greater Restoration actually is on there.
It is.
It isn't.
Yeah.
Artificer, Bard, Cleric, and a bunch of miscellaneous. And certain subclasses can also get you it.
It is not on Paladin though, interestingly enough.
Correct.
Okay.
That's because paladins have their own ability to purify
Unless
diseases with lay on hands.
who's peace domain? What's a peace domain? Is that oh, that's a cleric, isn't it? Domain. Never mind.
There is
Um,
a purification paladin that can learn it.
Interesting. But yeah,
Yeah,
no,
that's
my lay on hands can only remove diseases. It can't do petrification, which is the big thing. And this is kind of a good emergency button just in case. So yeah,
Mhm.
I'll go and I'll buy
Yeah.
a scroll of Greater Restoration.
So we are just Mrs. Moneybags.
Today I am. How much is it?
6,000 iridium.
Okay. Oh, 6,000?
60.
That's
60
60. Yeah.
going.
Okay. For some reason, I was thinking 600.
No.
But that makes me feel a little bit better. I know it's infinite. It's pretty much bottomless pit of money, but the broke college kid in me is like
Oh
crying.
yeah. Just all right, that makes sense. Guess you're probably giving that to me then.
What's your spellcasting modifier?
Ooh, a little bit. A 7.
Oh yeah, then you can have it.
Yeah, I have a 24 charisma.
You have 24 charisma. That's absurd, my good sir.
Mm,
You got one of those books, didn't you?
maybe more than that, but yeah.
Yep, it's yours.
Rep.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, we still have to wait 2.5 hours.
For what?
What?
But that's null and void.
Were
We're gonna
you
wind up going on a trip.
were you not in the bar with us?
You're just gonna let them like not take the suit, just leave?
Well,
I
we'll come back
canceled the
for it.
order.
But you didn't cancel. You
Oh, I didn't
delayed.
cancel. I delayed. I told her to make it in about 2 days.
Yeah.
So they'll be ready here
Look.
when we get back.
And are we gonna take High's airship over there?
And
Yeah.
I look at Hyde. Yes, we
Yeah.
are.
What?
It won't still have that kind of infection, right?
I mean, infestation?
Yeah, what 95 did.
Oh, apparently that we're taken out, but I'm not sure. We'll have to do an inspection of ourselves.
As long as nothing happens.
We'll find out now, won't we? No, a lawful slave might suit you.
Interesting.
Shall we?
I believe we shall.
Yeah.
Alright. to the airship. Do a quick look around, make sure there's no more devours.
Yeah, I'll try searching through the ship.
Perception check. You go through the ship, and it's seemingly no intellect devourers. However, there is a funky smell.
Oh, they'll die. Funky
Can we
smell.
find where the source of the smell?
Between the three of you, no.
You guys have like a dog or something you can summon?
Probably. I have a lot of things I can summon.
Well, I don't fucking have that list. I do know my character knows all the things you have summoned recently. But it can't be the complete list you have. You have
How's my
something that can
war
search out the smell? Oh.
So I don't have a that advantage of perception of smell. It's perfect right now.
You don't have like an aardvark or a.
Well,
I
we
have
just
What's a
get,
smell creature?
get the ship on the road, and then we can
A
investigate as we
vulture.
go.
You have a vulture.
no vulture. I have chocoboos.
Do they eat raw? Do they eat like?
Alright.
What else has a good sense of smell? You don't have any kind of dogs or cats, or?
I have a Shadow Mastiff, but technically I have a better perception than it.
I would like to. If
That's funny.
okay before we leave, I would like to visit the Lock and Stow Trust.
What? We're already in the ship.
Fire over to Lock and Stow. Shit.
Oh, yeah.
There's no Lock and Stow.
The bank.
I mean, there's no Lock and Stow.
There's Strongclaw Trust.
That bastard. It's the only bank I know and trust. I, Yuki the player, know and trust, and he fucked with it. This is his legacy. Fuck that
Hang on.
guy.
Hey,
His legacy is actually a war with the clowns, which is kind of funny.
If Missy was here to tell me not to trust them, then I wouldn't, but she's not here.
yeah, well, we would tell you to go to the Emerald Wall.
Well, you go to whatever bank you want to go to.
Yeah, the Strong Claw fucking trust.
To be fair, when you signed up, it was probably still Lock and Stow Trust.
When Yuki signed up, it was.
Yep.
And I have my money quietly counted, and I am going to deposit X amount of money into my account. So I'm not carrying that much money on me at all times. Hopefully they can count it a lot quicker than I would be able to on an airship.
Okay.
Yeah, feel free to privately message me. So before I do this, though, I just want to make sure so I'm not fucking Walker over. We decided to split the favors and the money, right? Like,
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah,
carrying,
yeah.
I'm not
I have
carrying
no
half
problem
your
with that.
money.
Yeah, I'm not fretting over it.
Okay.
I'm already my character is already beyond in like wealth that he's already ever wanted to be.
Okay.
It is now turned into an acquisition of another kind.
I just wanted to make sure because I didn't want to. I didn't want to fucking steal your money if that was not the understanding.
I'm pretty sure if I go, hey, I need some money, I'm probably can get some money. So
Yeah.
like I said, right now my character is pretty much not looking for wealth anymore. He's gonna acquire something else.
Okie dokie.
I'm gonna talk to a financial advisor to invest some of that money. If that's a thing I can do, DM.
Sure.
Oh no! I made him rub his forehead. No.
Let's find out if your investments are going to be good in the future.
Reminds me of the South Park episode with a banker.
And it's gone.
Well, that's why I handle it through a. That's why you handle it through a bank.
Oh,
Or is that how quick it works or something? What happens? I didn't see that episode.
This is not a question that needs to be solved right now, Jet. I'm sorry.
You put the question, it must get answered. Wahahaha.
But like, if you go to a bank, at least in the modern world, and be like, "Hey, I want to invest this money," unless the market crashes, they're probably gonna put it in
did
good
you ever know
investment.
Strong Claw?
Never mind. Never mind.
I want.
Never
I
mind.
would like to. I would like to point out, Strong Claw would make the best banker because the motherfucker never spent shit.
That is fair.
I think in the entirety of last season, Strong Claw spent a grand total of 2,000 iridium.
Probably be a best banker, but not a good finance manager.
Yeah.
Precisely.
Because that's like what banks do. Like, I mean, you put the money in the savings account and they loan it out, and then it's backed up by pixie dust and fairy dreams.
But no,
Now it's backed
that's
up by
exactly that. That's how it works. They loan money to somebody else, and then they give you part of that, the interest that they collect.
now it's being backed up by chocobo feathers.
Yep.
To be fair, his
Is there,
feathers
is
are
there an
worth a lot.
equivalent of an FDIC insurance in this world? Like, if the bank failed, does somebody foot the bill?
Unfortunately, since Finbrix is the one who's running it, no.
That's on brand.
But there is regulations. There's rules.
Oh yeah, there's
and shit.
regulations. I'm just saying, like, if you lose your money, you lose your money. They ain't gonna pay you.
There's no FDIC in Finbrick's land.
Yep.
Well, that bank has been running for a long time, so that's where I'm putting it.
Interesting. Roll a d16. Niffle.
Stand by.
All right, that's how many months it's going to take for all this to happen.
Aha. And in that campaign, that's like 2 years.
Fair enough.
One,
How much money was in the
Two,
bag? Just curious.
3, 4, 5,
2 iridium after we
6,
bought everything.
7, 8, 9.
I'm surprised there's a specialized die for a D16.
I was just
It actually just
in
accepts any
Foundry.
value between 1 and 999.
shit. I was just thinking, Strongclaw got more powerful supposedly with the more gold he collected for himself, at least his love to his deity or whatever it was. So this
He is his own deity now, essentially.
Ah,
He doesn't have divinity, but he did absorb their powers. Because he
Yep.
basically he was part of one of those eldritch ones, like the frozen huntsman and stuff.
Mhm.
So
I was
not technically a god, but had enough power to be considered one. So he kind of took all their power.
lovely.
I mean, they didn't really have any champions aside from him that powerful, so stopping him was kind of hard. Because at the end of the day, Strongclaw may have been Strongclaw, but Strongclaw is also a 30th level adventurer. He is not a pushover. Anyway.
This will be the answer to whether or not I ever do this again. But we'll see. Worst case scenario, I can always make more money.
So, anyway, you guys can continue on. This is going to take me a while.
We're traveling north.
Someone with GM controls, go ahead and start moving things along.
So are we actually going to Elhurst first, or are we kind of just cutting across the land?
I think we have protections on the road.
Oh, do we? Oh, there's no little... Well, we're flying,
We-
aren't we?
Yeah, but there's flying things such as dragons, and
You
I
said-
kind of pissed off dragons a while ago.
Well, don't do that.
They do it on purpose. It was just random.
Red.
How long would the flying be? If I could just read the book for that amount of time.
Yeah, I've
Well,
been reading my book too.
we will roll some dice. You see how long.
It snatched up our little tablet.
Sweet.
Alright. How fast? This is 30 miles.
I believe that's what we have the Celestial Thaw. Yes. Sorry, Celestial Thaw. I apologize. Someone has corrupted my mind to its name.
Wrong.
Hey, Niffle, roll me. Do I feel generous? 5d10s. But roll me 4 of them. So 4 sets of 5d10.
4 sets of 5.
So nobody like my group name rechange?
What was
Suggestion?
that?
The King Summons.
I'm sort of at the moment doing math, so I didn't even see that you did that.
We did it a while ago.
You said 4
Oh,
sets?
yeah, do me one more set.
Okay.
The King Summons.
Interesting. Interesting.
What is the other group?
I like the A team with Team A.
So, in 2 days of travel, you make it to the edge of the black.
Remember, this is their day by day. They're not Monday. They like everyday travel.
Oh yeah, you can't just skip us.
Well, Monday's
Motherfucker,
group
you have,
Alright.
prefers to go week by week.
yeah, you have to ask us if we would have things to do. Because
I
we
was
are
just reading
weird
my book.
motherfuckers. Because we are weird motherfuckers and we figure out other things to do.
Most of you are. It's because most of you are seasoned players.
Hmm.
I'm kidding. I am
Niffle
totally
has stuff to do during the downtime here.
Ooh, what are you doing?
Niffle is meditating and trying to focus and understand her emotional state and maybe try to understand what's going on with her.
I think I got everything trained. I think I'm all good for that.
I'll just be reading my tome of clear
kidding.
thought.
There's one for. Oops.
Pizza's here.
While my guard is
Pizza
driving
time.
ship.
I'm all like, let me play some music for you while you're studying. God. It's still a 30 and I roll a no, it's a no, that's actually pretty good. Was that advantage? It was disadvantage. That's a fucking a 40 fucking 3. But again, it's the most probably horrible sound ever because it's coming from that loot. And I think it says something about it starving or something.
Okay. Okay, go ahead, Grim. I'm still.
Okay, you still
fucking
dealing with
myself,
that?
actually.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
So as you guys are doing your 12-hour travel, there are certain things you can do for downtime, certain things you can't do. So what are you trying to do for downtime?
Read the, as I said, just reading the tome of clear thought.
Reading is okay.
Yeah, reading manual of the quickness of action.
Yeah, there's a bunch of us just fucking reading, I guess.
We're nerds.
Yes, technically I have to read.
Nace would check out the intellect devour to see what he could gain.
Mm,
And I'd give you a bardic
Hmm.
inspiration if I saw you looking at him like, hey man.
Oh no, I'm humming because my math is wrong somehow. This what the number I got does not make sense.
I'm
A
back.
lot of this stuff would come from from. I mean, do you want to replace your brain?
What?
I told you.
It's
I
it's all
told you.
it's all brain.
No, there's something else you can I'll handle that one, Akito. Just
Maybe eat the brain.
deal with the normal ones. Grafting has special things I haven't informed you about yet.
I really wanted to take out his brain and put a new one.
He
Alright.
couldn't do that. He would literally die the moment he tried.
That's what we got Hyde for.
I couldn't help him, sadly. This level of surgery, you'd have to literally be a surgeon, and the only one here on this ship is Naze, who could qualify as a surgeon.
I have proficiency in medicine that help.
No, this is expertise.
Ah,
The difficulty is like a 35 to replace your own brain.
So as you guys are traveling out of the Black City, and you guys just make it outside, like, you're probably because you do 360. You're about 100 miles outside of the Black City. You're still inside the mountain, though. As you're flying along, you see a group of white dragons heading at you.
the what dragons?
White.
Hmm.
Oh, those are bastards.
Heading straight towards us, or just
Are they wearing anything? What kind of insignias or symbols?
Mhm. At this distance, not tell.
Regalia?
Unless you got a really, really high perception roll.
Oh, I can get a really, really high perception roll. No. No, the fuck I can't. I'm reading my book. I don't even notice there's white dragons coming.
I really don't know. Yeah. I'm more worried about the blue ones. Can I do an investigation roll to do my studying
Hold on.
on them?
Okay, so my math is right there.
I sent.
you said something about blue dragons? The white dragons have an emblem of a blue dragon.
Yeah, but blue dragon emblem.
Yeah.
Do Do you recognize which emblem it is?
I'm not sure I'm that familiar with them.
Can you draw it out?
Describe it.
I'll describe it.
It is of a blue dragon. Literally, the
Oh,
emblem is just a blue dragon.
Is it a known emblem, or like is it recognizable as a?
You know, dragon emblems.
I was taught in Dragon City.
I imagine Niffle does.
History.
Damn.
Niffle was taught this thing. Whether or not she remembers it is the question.
I will use enlist logic to make that 22.
18.
Oh, I see what I'm doing wrong. Okay.
When um you guys are thinking back and you're thinking back and you're like, you know, dragons, emblems, different events that happen, and in order, like, when a dragon dies, it's a big thing. When the older you get of a dragon, it is a bigger of a thing. When you're an ancient dragon, there's not many of you around. When you're more than ancient, usually one of you. And there's usually a call for revenge.
Oh.
Now, I am not the one who killed him. So
No,
there's
it was Daedric who killed the last white dragon.
this is the emblem of the blue dragon. There was the Grand Mare of the Blue that got slain by giants, if you remember correctly. Well, like ogres, giant ogres. No, giants. They were giants. That because he was inconveniently placed in that spot without his choice in the matter. Do you
Oh,
remember that?
I don't remember this at all.
Uh, well, uh, so giants killed the Grandmere the Blue, and if that's a blue dragon's logo, and there's only one emblem of such note, and they want revenge.
Plus, the dragons look really pissed.
Yes, so they
Wait.
might have the mistake perception of that we are the ones that killed Grandmere. I say we correct it. That tell them where the giants' locations are.
Will they want to listen?
That is another question entirely.
Oh, was that the dragon that you summoned?
I would not say that out loud, but yes.
Niffle would.
And this is why we have probes.
She's not so smart. It's fine.
There you go, Niffle. I've figured out how much money you make, and now it's a reminder on the calendar for when it happens.
Fun.
So there's dragons coming after us. At least the old dragons are heading our direction.
How big are the dragons?
Oh, they're just teeny tiny 12-foot dragons.
Saying they're very far from us, but they could look bigger when they get closer.
Oh no, they're not far.
Oh, just 12-foot
Are
dragons.
they young, adult? 12 foot. I think that's young.
Yeah, different dragons of different sizes.
Yeah. Oh, there's different dragons of different sizes. Okay.
Yeah. Some they age differently, you know.
Right. Yuki's only 200 years old and she's fucking massive. How big is the biggest dragon amongst them?
Hayes, what is your dark vision?
My true sight is 120 feet.
Oh.
You don't see them yet.
Okay.
So, should we hide? Should we run? Should I shoot the cannon at them?
Sounds like a good idea.
I gave multiple suggestions. Which one sounds like a good idea?
I will not shoot the cannon. I will somehow shoot the deck of the ship.
So you say we should shoot the cannon at them?
Somebody should. If they're barreling down at us, they've probably seen us.
Have we left the Black City's city limits?
Yes.
By about 100 miles.
Okay.
What say you, Walker? Wise counsel.
Why?
How about you, 95?
About firing the ship cannon? You even know what it does?
Yeah. Well, in theory, I never actually fired it.
So that's a no.
There's a screen down below, and you can target with it, and it'll show you the radius in which this devastating blast will consume.
It's a mile radius. But you don't think it's good enough? Come on, people. Options.
That's entirely up to you, Mr. Hyde.
Do you think
Yeah.
you can reason with them, or
I don't even know they're coming after me.
So if we shoot them and they're not coming after you, now they will.
Or
So
others.
this is like a guessing.
Well, technically, not if I shoot them, it won't be these ones that come after me. It'll be the others. But yes, in that sense.
If you got nothing to hide, you could probably tell them, talk to them. If you have nothing to hide, do you got anything to hide that you want to tell us?
I just told you the event that happened.
So that thing covers 616.5. No, hang on. 100 million billion. 16 or 616.5 trillion cubic feet.
According to the manual, as I said, I never fired it.
Well, if they're coming at us, we might as well. Are they
Are
more than a
they?
mile away?
Well, you see them, so they're 120 feet away. Probably closer now.
So the question is if you fire this weapon, and it does have a mile radius, do you think you and the ship will survive?
I mean, more of a question if his Link's clever enough to proof the ship. I say we wait. Let's see what they do.
Yeah, I'm on that. Don't want to fire, and then we have more dragons to deal with. If we could solve this by verbal.
But get prepared.
Should we secretly load the cannons though?
If they're that close, then no. I'm just saying, you personally prepared to defend the ship.
Oh, I'm all ready.
I'm ready.
All right.
If I do have time, though, I will activate my armor.
I will
Do I have time for that,
lower
Chet,
the
or no?
ship.
I'm sorry, what you asked me?
Do I have an action to activate my armor?
Sure.
And as I say that, the backpack like opens up and starts like clambering over me, and I'm look like I'm wearing full plate.
Cool. I'm going to lower the ship, just in case we have to do a emergency dive. It won't hurt that as bad.
Have we done a short rest recently, or a long rest recently?
Not since we started the session.
Well, not this session, I know. I'm just looking at all my spell points and trying to figure out.
It's been
when the
2
last-
days, right? Or did this happen in the
Oh,
same
that's
day?
right.
This happened the day because they wouldn't let me jump.
Oh, fair enough. Then you haven't restored your spell slot function yet.
When you're a dick.
If only we could have jumped.
He still could have jumped. He could have let us do the one day, do boom, and then did this on the second day. No.
Well, then all my rolls went to one day.
Again, you didn't have to roll. Didn't have to roll.
Actually, we do. If he was taking over for me, he has to roll. Because you overestimate my kindness.
Oh yeah, I rolled some caravans, but you guys were flying in.
So you're saying you rolled and then you rolled again? Because the fact
I
that
rolled
we're gonna
for
fly
every
up,
hour. No, every 2 hours.
that's gross.
That's how it normally goes.
I know.
Uh, why did that make things so difficult? What would be? Oh, you know what? I know what would be a good one for them. As they fly in closer, nays, you would notice a slight change.
Oh wow.
Whack.
Uh,
Whack.
they've got some weird like rainbow aura going on.
What does that mean?
RGB dragons?
Can I use weird insight to try and figure out that aura?
Or that's a deception check to fight it, right?
Yep.
It almost sounds like you're saying they have remoras.
Yeah. Okay.
What? A remora?
Oh, uh, these guys have been blessed by Tiamat.
She's badass.
But well, that makes sense. I would think Grandmere the Blue at least favored by Tiamat if that was the case. So there's a good chance this is gonna end in a fight.
Oh, we could just give you to them.
I like that idea.
The music stops because hand is in the air.
Yeah, okay, your hand is in the air. Wave it like you just don't care.
No, I was voting with Nate.
Oh, I gotcha. Gotcha.
What if you just say you're really, really sorry?
I like you. Hey, oh yeah. Why don't we throw you at them? You shout your apologies. If they eat
Now they don't know it's me. I could
Oh.
spread this to all of you because you were all there during this event. Plus, the
They have a
your
blessing of
lives.
a god. I'm pretty sure they've done their homework.
God is not all knowing.
I just met y'all.
Do you not know the definition of a god?
All gods are all knowing.
If it pertains to their portfolio, yes, they are all knowing.
Also, I don't think it
And
would
Grand
be
Mare the
that
Blue
difficult
would
to
fall
find out.
under dragon.
I was even there when he died.
Yes, but they would know. Okay, let me put it to you this way: portfolios act like logs. So the moment something happens to said dragon, it's logged. So she could go look at the logs and see Grand Mare the Blue was summoned by Hyde the Summoner.
God damn it.
Wow. I didn't think it would be that detailed.
Oh yeah, no.
The
Depending on how
man
powerful a
wondered
god is, their
why he's
portfolios tell them everything.
blacklisted.
I mean, technically, from the same logic, Bahamut can also see the same thing.
Yuki could too.
How are we gonna explain that now?
Well,
And
then I guess we'll have to fight.
And if Tiamat really wanted to know, she could always visit Jinx. Yes, Jinx would let fucking Tiamat in the fucking library.
Anyway, so
Let
these dragons come
Charlie in
flying
like
towards you. These dragons would
Dude.
come and fly towards you. And how close do they need to be? They would get within 30 feet. Would you do anything when they get within 30 feet?
Boomingly
said-
shout at them to halt with a my anime power. In Draconic.
I mean, just
So basically the moment you go ahead and move them over.
Like hold. Like just loud and powerful as I can.
Okay. Make a guess intimidation check, or do you want it to be performance or persuasion? I guess.
would
How do you want to
prefer
flavor
performance.
this? All right, then make it a performance check.
Well, you know what? I guess I am trying to. I'm just trying to get him to halt.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
like But let's do. I
Well,
guess let's do it. Let's do intimidation. That technically is really what it is. I just fucking suck at intimidation. That's all right. Intimidation. Here we go. Boom, boom, boom. Let me do this one normal. I don't think my finger has anything to do
oh,
with
I
that.
dropped the wrong hide because hide's not hide anymore.
Let's see.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just do one roll that acts as group insight. Good enough. They stop a little bit. Say that close.
And his next is like, what is your purpose here?
We have come to avenge the death of our brother.
Who do you seek?
We are told that there is a bear.
No bear among us. One of you made. Well, yeah, come on over. Take a look. There's no bear in here.
Make a. Wait. So, are you trying to deceive them, or are you inviting them in?
Both.
There's no fucking bear.
There is no bear. He technically is not lying.
I'm gonna call it lying because every one of you in this party knows that he was originally a bear.
I know he's-
I always said I was never a bear.
It's not
Still
lying.
doesn't change.
It's
The
creative
DM still is going to
freedom.
call for a deception check unless you are actually letting one of them on the ship.
Oh no, like I'm saying, I know that he's no longer a bear. So
Yeah,
if they're
you
coming
do.
to look for a fucking bear, I don't give a fuck that they're looking for a bear because
Okay.
there's not one on the ship. I'm like really saying, yeah, come on, please take a look. If you really need one. I'm actually good at those.
Yeah, but you have. I think they've got the godly sight.
I don't know if they have true sight or not. Well, that's another thing. Are you changed?
I don't know what happened to me.
See, that's what I'm saying. I don't think that you're changeling or all. I don't know that you. How do you see him, Nays? Fuck. How do you see him?
I think I
Good
just see
question.
him normal as everyone else.
Oh, good. Thank you.
Oh no,
He-
I see him as a teddy bear.
Your
Yeah.
power is still a shape change. If True Sight sees through a shape change, it would see the original you.
Fair enough.
How is it a shape change permanent though? Is it like a permanent thing?
It's not permanent. It's just only
It was-
semi-permanent currently.
It was extended as a favor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, got you. Well,
This was he is as he is because of the paradoxical event that he caused. In
Okay,
order
so
to
if I
save
would've-
him, he's semi-permanent, a bear man.
so
I don't know if he's actually shared that with the group of you, but that is what has happened.
I was about to say, if I knew that Nays saw him as a bear, I would have avoided, because I would have been like, just can they see like you normally? You know.
No bear here. We shall continue our search.
Thank you, good dragons. Power to the dragon. Yeah, never mind.
And they fly off.
Yeah, I did that totally wrong because I had the whole fist in the air. La. Aloha. Batong jag day.
And a fight was a result. A fight was avoided, thanks to them being younger than adults.
Yeah, young white dragons are not very smart.
No. Actually,
Like,
white dragons are the stupidest of all the dragons.
yeah, they're dumber
Yes,
than
but if they
them.
are an adult, they get true sight.
Yeah, well, that's what I figured. That's why I figured you were going with that.
I
But yeah,
was.
they are definitely. I was like, fuck. Okay, so we have to worry about it.
Timora's blessing to a dragon wouldn't give true sight because that's something that they already get. However, her blessing to a chromatic dragon allows them access to more than their normal element.
Yeah,
Normally, adult dragons get blind sight, not true sight, unless something.
I changed that in this world
Okay, fun.
yeah.
because blind sight's fucking useless for a dragon.
Oh, we did. Wasn't useless against me, that little motherfucker.
That wasn't a dragon. That was a dragonborn.
No, it was a dragon. We fought a dragon. I went invisible. And I'm like, I'm an idiot. You're like,
Oh,
yeah.
you're right. You're right.
You're like, he can see you. I'm like, yeah, because he's got blind fucking stupid. Yeah, that didn't go so well for me, that fight. Woo. All right, let's everybody pick the next week worth of stuff and let's roll once on that table. What? I mean, how many
I'm
times
gonna
you?
sit down and short rest and tune to my ring of reaction. Oopsie.
Yeah, make sure you read that
It's hard.
spell
It's
over.
hard to be player and DM at the same time. If it requires more than just an action's worth of thought process, it's hard to do both.
Yeah, I'm like, well,
Oh
I got
yeah.
that book I gotta read anyways. Whoops, there's something else I gotta do.
Anyway, right.
Like my armor.
Oh, that's why. You can't look up a spell that's not on your spell list if, no matter how many times you type it correctly.
Interesting.
Oh, come on. Just let me type some letters.
Hey, yo, what was that?
No, nothing to see here.
Touch a willing creature. For the duration, target's movement is unaffected by difficult terrain. The spells and other magical effects can neither reduce target speed nor cause the target to be paralyzed or restrained.
Let's fly off.
Well, I would say petrification. I know it doesn't specifically say petrification, but doesn't petrifying, paralyze, and restrain you? Yeah. I don't know. That's up to the DM though. He said that'd be fun. That'd be funny though. You do turn to stone and you can still run around as stone. Or you can also spend 5 feet of movement to automatically escape from non-magical restraints, such as manacles or creatures that have it grappled. Finally, being underwater imposes no penalties on the target's movement or attacks.
The next day would go by without any issues. Feel free to do whatever downtime activities you'd like to do that doesn't require intense training.
Wait, I'm cool.
So are we able to do like 12 hours of reading and then an extra 6 hours do a total of 18 a day?
Yeah,
So 18 a day?
because yes, because the airship is going to be the only exception. Well, maybe not the only exception, but the only exception you have access to right now to the rule of training. Because technically, I mean, Hyde already has crew members. He has people he said that are trained to fly it. So none of you have to put any effort into the actual travel other than the travel itself. So I'm going to say this is a rare instance. Well, not rare, but this is a rare instance where you can travel and actually do training.
Oh, so we might be able to get away with other type of training after we read
Yes.
books also.
Yes,
Very
because
cool.
because there's unless you the only time that that's not going to be the case is if you guys run into things like turbulence, things that would
Like what,
that would
flying
kind of
too?
simulate ground travel.
All right, then by then I should finish my book.
As I'm reading, I'm like, my downtime. Got 3 things I want to do on downtime: read the book, Revenge on the Brains. Why do I got Revenge on the Brains twice?
Because you really want that revenge.
Nah.
Now I can't do it.
Who are we getting revenge
Well,
on?
no, we cannot get caught doing it.
This is why you're banned.
No, this is why I am wanted. The reason I am banned, I do not know yet. Apparently, it's affiliation with something that I do not know.
I mean, the specific reason I don't know either, but I can probably point at a few different instances that might have caused it.
Like,
Summoning the Eldritch Horror, for one.
one, I had no affiliation with that thing. It tried to kill me, if you remember. I think that's proof enough I have no
You don't have
affiliation
to
with it.
justify it to me. I'm just pointing out, whether or not you're guilty doesn't matter. It's the perception.
It tried to kill me. Would the perception be that I have no affiliation if it tries to kill
Ooh.
me?
Mr. Hyde,
No, because
like I
again,
said-
you
like
were
I said,
you were told by officials that it is your fault.
like you don't.
Do you
don't
remember
have
why they pulled you to the side in the tournament nights?
or justify.
They
Not-
definitely blame you.
Talk to the guildmaster.
I accept. I will say accept that they gave me the blame. I accept that they believe it's my fault. It was summoned. But
I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm just saying that probably might be one of the factors.
I just think it's funny because now that I don't have Carcoon's not in charge of the Black City. I don't have to tell you. I don't care how much you circle around. If you circle around and it comes back to you, it's still you.
All right, 95. So, look, I've been praying to this goddess recently, Kumiko. She is the lady of vengeance.
Oh,
She
gosh,
goes,
yeah.
she goes and handles these criminals who basically could pay their way out of crimes.
Yeah. That sounds.
So
I would have to ask my boss. So I'll
would you
sit down
talk
and
to me
pray
about
over.
it? You can't
Huh?
just talk to me about it. You gotta ask your boss to talk to me about why you need vengeance. I don't have to
Oh
go
no, I
act.
thought you
I
were
just want
talking
to talk.
about. I thought you were inviting me into your religion.
No, I'm just saying, like, I'm into the whole revenge thing, so
Yeah,
I'd like
no,
to
that's great.
talk to you about what's going on, and maybe I could help you out or something. No, I'm not.
Yeah.
No, you do you, I do me, and together we do we. What? Just come on. I'm
Agree.
just trying to figure out who we trying to get revenge on.
Oh, you remember that list of 20 people?
Do I? If I've seen the list, of course I remember.
It was they got us in the trouble in the beginning. All the intellect devours.
Again, you
Oh,
just can't get caught.
that's not revenge. You're just trying to murder people who the intellect. Well, I guess you are. You're just trying to murder intellect devours. Because they're no longer people. Yeah, because they're no longer people. Yeah, I see where you're going. I knew that. We gotta figure out how to murder those things easier, and figure out how to spot them.
Definitely.
And I think this is a good place to end it for the day. Oh, by the way, Walker, by the time the second day rolls around, your fingers were growing back.
Think you refused your gift.
No, it's a gift that you were given by Misty. But yeah, this is a good place to stop for now.
All right.
Here's the session.
We managed not to get in a fight this session.
Man,
How did you manage to do
Thanks
that?
for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed
I rolled a
the
high
cluster.
number.
How high?
You didn't see my roll. I always roll them to the boss man.